Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. Kind of a slow week in entertainment news, and the world is a grim fucking place. So I thought we would do something fun this week and look back on our childhoods and find those toys that made us happy. Happy. I remember happy. It was the late 70s. It was a fine time. We're a ways away from there now. So we're going to look back. We're going to do a little time traveling. We have a kind of mixed age panel, which is fun. So we're going to get some different perspectives and see what we see. Beard was supposed to be with us tonight, but he had some stuff come up. So hope you were doing all right, my friend. So let's go around the panel and then get this thing started. He is my partner on the channel. He is my wingman. He once stopped me from bombing Russia because those nesting dolls are pretty cool. He is Shieldwall of Dragons. Welcome back, my friend. How are you?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy to be here. Yeah, we talk about like old toys that would make us millionaires if we would have kept them. Yes. but you know, that's life, I guess.
Some regret.
Yep. But yeah, happy to be here, and then maybe we'll talk about some pop culture news and stuff if we got time.
Right on, right on. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker voice. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? It's good to see you. You took a vacation from us last week.
I did, and I am back here. I am back here where I belong. And this show may be talking about our individual childhood toy favorites. We all know what the favorite toy on this show is. Scissors!
My soul eating my body.
Someone needs to make some sort of meme of Roman's soul leaving his body.
Jacob, you're on that.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Thank you. That's.
Oh, but by the way, you have a meme. I put the meme up under your.
Where is it?
Your info on Twitter. Under your
okay, hang on.
On the Twitch.
Hopefully I don't fuck.
Brother Dick. Oh boy.
Wait. Where I'm sorry. I'm romaning.
It's in Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's under your announcement.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Mando's talking to me like I'm a child. And appropriately so.
This is how I speak to my mother. Maybe this is why I don't have a good relationship with her.
Announcement? Hang on, there we go. There's the announcement. We have a bunch of videos we're going to be sharing tonight as well. Oh dear Lord.
That's good.
Oh my.
Good.
Good. Oh God, how do I share this? Can I share this instead? There we go. Okay. I'm still learning the technology here, folks. When the crazy kid in your neighborhood finds your toy collection, you know, that's actually more accurate than you might think. Oh, mother dick. Fuck.
Mother dick.
Fuck.
Mother dick.
I fucked it up. I really gonna fuck it up, and I did. There we go. Okay, so I just want to share that and share that. And then, so this is we'll play this real fast before we finish our intros. I can't play the whole thing because I'll get a copyright strike because they strike me for fucking everything. So, but this is one of those little known commercials. A toy called My Buddy, and a face you may recognize.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy.
Pause. There you go.
Do you know how much those things are worth, by the way?
A lot.
I know, a fucking fortune, right? Yeah. So it's funny. So you look at My Buddy and you look at our good friend Whitey there.
Wait, isn't that just a Chucky doll?
That's what Chucky ended up being based on. Was the My Buddy. Yeah. And then I got a reply from
Wait,
Whitey
that's a real thing? I thought
that
was from the movie.
No.
Oh no,
Hmm.
that was a real
Fuck,
thing.
where did the Whitey thing go? Whitey sent me a reply to that, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah, there were a couple toys
Um,
like that, like Paddington Bear with the talking tapes and all that. You know.
Here it is.
Cabbage Patch
Oh, this is
Dolls.
funny.
Yup.
I don't
And
know
then
why,
of
So,
but
course,
somebody for Christmas got me a Cabbage
Whitey
Patch doll.
responded is when you and you're my buddy wear the same outfit.
and of course the one that scars all 90s children, the Furbies.
Oh God.
One-
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
the Furby.
I don't want that sounds strange. So let's continue on with the intros here before I get too sidetracked because I'm old and not very smart. She will tell you if this is the way. Books, games, or movies. She is armored up and ready to fight. She is Untamed Mando. Welcome back, Mando. Excited to see what you are bringing to the toy discussion this week. It's always curious, always wondering.
Doesn't involve lions.
I'm sure
Always
to throw a wrench in everyone's plans. But I mean, like a stick. It's sticks are the best. That of course that's gonna
Too many
be
jokes.
my toy.
Too many jokes.
Oh, I got
The almighty stick.
I'm going to
Too
get
many
as fast as I could. I have a scene for you, Mando. I will get as fast as I could.
Stop.
For anyone who is
Stop, you're not
familiar with
stopping.
Shadowversity's channel, that's where
Sorry.
he does several videos about the almighty stick.
Oh, that's the stick you meant. Okay.
Josh, you behave. Josh, you behave there in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
Josh.
Oh God.
Battery's not
Oh
included.
Josh. Oh God. All right. Much like the $6 Million Man action figure from 1973,
Oh, stop.
he
Oh,
only
no.
has one good eye. He is Left Eye Ego. Welcome back, my friend.
Wow. Wow.
This is better than the
Wow.
introduction for Fight Club, so I'll take it.
Thank you. I tried. It's fun. I tried to be sensitive. I tried to be sensitive. Clearly.
I don't know why you come back, Ego.
I don't know what intro I'm gonna get next. It always keeps me guessing. That's the only reason
There you
I'm here, guys.
Well, welcome back, Ego. We were just talking about it before the show. You've got a really nice new setup. The look there is just fantastic. Really,
Dude,
really dig your
This
studio.
is all Shiro. I was like, why would I move everything? It's comfortable where it is. And she was like, just let me do it. And yeah, this is the result. That's all her. She did a fantastic job.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that is solid.
that just shows that the women are good for something.
Yes.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! He
Love you,
is
Shiro.
the man that knows all the things about all the things.
Roman,
That what?
I got a scene for Mando.
I was on a roll.
This is funnier than the role. It's ironic, but it's funnier.
Okay, I'll bring it up.
Ironic, okay.
So those who know what this movie is, know what the scene is, and they could never make this movie today.
They could never make this movie today. That is correct.
I'll turn the sound off so we can get to the pivotal scene which is coming up.
Oh,
Let me pause.
Oh Lord!
Let me pause for a few seconds. Okay. It's funny that there's the old lady. Let me turn the audio back on in case you can hear it. Listen.
Oh, we can't hear the audio.
Okay. She runs up and goes, Mister, here's a stick to beat the lovely lady.
Oh my God!
That's a 10.
Well, yeah.
That's a 10.
Well, okay.
Wow.
Well, that's called that because there was a. That's where the term. This is where the term the rule of thumb came in.
Mhm.
You could
As
legally
we all
beat your,
learned from Boondock Saints.
right. You could legally beat your wife with a stick as long as it was not wider than your thumb.
Oh,
Interesting.
man. I had such.
So that's why they all women wear small-handed men back then. He is the meme master of the interweb, using his powers for good instead of evil. He has defeated the raccoons. He is back with us. He is Jacob Ironside. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back in the swing of YouTube. Were you laughing at me, Roman?
Yes.
So anyway.
That's good to be
have
back.
you back. And so we are talking about toys tonight, and we can get this ball rolling. Oh, so funny note. I did do my taxes this week, and I'm sorry, the chat. I apologize. That's my fault. I'm not very smart. We all know it. Yet here I am every
Well,
week.
you did have to do your taxes, so.
But I did have to do my taxes. It was. I have a guy, Bill. I'm always worried that Bill is going to die because he's very old. But he's really good at doing taxes. So we have with us. Oh, there's Left Eye. We know he is there, of course. Love it ever after. Welcome. Josh had some funnier comments. My James Josh. I'm a Hustler's High. I'm excited with. Yikes! Josh. Wow.
Yeah, it's not that kind of show, Josh.
It's not that kind of show.
Yeah.
Sammy 3
This is a family
welcome, buddy.
Sort of.
Sammy is going to be joining us next week. Looking forward to that. R2 did some great videos for us this week, and we are going to share those. Is Beard in the chat? Beard, we'll get back, Beard. Ducka, and the Boosh who showed up extremely early. Welcome, Boosh. The Boosh. Cannoli. So Cannoli is with us. Always love my cannoli. And the Beard of Liberty. Actually, I had a whole thing written out for you, Beard. I can still do it. He has an original autographed George Washington action figure. He is Beard of Liberty. So, anyway, glad you're able to join us at least in the chat, my friend.
Is it the Gemini AI version one?
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Wait, so there's going to be no beard combing this week. Damn it!
No beard
there won't be any beard combing this week. So,
I have a beard.
You are our honored guest this week. So, I'd like to start with you. This is going to probably get a little bit weird, but that's all right.
It's not already.
Yeah.
Well,
Josh didn't make it weird.
You're not wrong. So, Eagle, what did you want to talk about? Do you want to share your screen, or do you want to just throw a thing at me and I'll bring it up?
It's with me first.
Ego,
Yeah. Yep. You're the guest.
Oh, I mean, honestly, it would be throwing up a thing. I would say like the most fun action figures I had were the 90s cartoon Spider-Man action figure.
Yeah.
And I only had two. I had like the original Spider-Man and Iron Spider-Man. Or the
Bro,
not the yellow and red one, but the black and silver one.
Yes. I had the one where he had the two arms coming out of like where he had the three arms on each side.
Yeah. It was the weird. It was the multiverse rich Spider-Man, which I didn't figure out until like 2 or 3 years later when I watched the episode. I didn't even know who he was. I just thought it was cool. I had that one, and I had OG Spider-Man that actually had his hand fixed like this, and the other one was a fist. And it was the most articulated action figure I'd ever gotten to that point, and I was like 8. So I mean, that
I had a
was
Spider-Man alarm clock that would sing Spider-Man does whatever a spider. Yeah.
So was it any of these, or were these pre or post?
That might.
It's got Scarlet Spider. Well, no, like it's got Sandman. Well, that Sandman looks off.
Oh,
he
man.
does. He looks like he's got some kind of syndrome. It's not
yeah, but that Scarlet Spider is accurate though. The third one.
Yeah, I was looking. I wanted to find. I typed in Fuck you.
I will show you when
Straight up
I'll show you the
fuck.
box that they came in. I'll send it to you in the private chat. It's these ones that I'm showing you. It's just this is what the boxes look. I sent in the private chat. It's
What
I think
year
it's an
did they come
eBay
out?
store.
Do you know? Roughly
93, 94, maybe 95.
Mm-hmm.
It was in line with the TV show.
Yeah.
Why will you not
it
share
came out-
the screen? Oh, I hate you so much.
Because I remember I wanted one, and that was the one I got, was the one that had the two human or
my
the
whole thing went away. Oh, dear.
the 6
Yeah,
arms.
the 6 arm Spider-Man saga. Yeah, I didn't even know they got
Oh, that was the only one I had. I didn't have any of the other ones.
I was surprised you. I didn't even know they went. I didn't know that they made all the other ones. I mean, I'm glad that they're going back and they're saying, "Oh, here's Hobgoblin and Mary Jane. Here are the other ones." But yeah, this was the entire line. I didn't even know they had all this.
Sorry.
Yeah,
they just told me the regular one. That was it.
I was able to find it at Goodwill's when I was little.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Well, that's nice.
People used to throw away crazy stuff.
I want to show the fucking thing. Don't fight me, computer.
Yo, Sammy 3P, if you're looking at the Hydro Man now, like Hydro Man comes as a pack and the shit's like $50 for like Hydro Man and somebody else. Yeah, it's like $50.
I loved the Carnage design for the animated series. My favorite Carnage design.
That's the only Carnage I recognize. Like,
Same.
These are the 4.75 inch ones.
Fucking Craven.
Yeah.
And Eagle, if you ever want to go hunting it down, the 6 arm Spider-Man comes from a story arc in Amazing. That started to begin on issue 100. It's the first arc where Morbius appeared as well.
Yes, I remember that.
It's called the 6 arm Spider-Man, and it led. In the original What If series, they did What If Spider-Man kept his 6 arms? He could have saved Gwen Stacy. There was a whole.
Oh, why would y'all do that? Yeah, that's the one I had. Yeah, that's the one I had. Yeah. I had
that's
no idea.
That's the original Iron Spider.
That's the one that I recognize. Yes. So when it says Iron Spider-Man, I always have to think it's not this one because that's the one I always think that it is.
Right.
Got it.
And if you can't, by the people listening, if you can't afford Amazing Spider-Man 100 or whatever that is, find an old series called Marvel Tales where they reprinted the Amazing Spider-Man one in the 80s. It'll be much cheaper, and you can read the same story.
Smart. I gotta think of that. That's not a good idea.
This is a nice collection. Shocker.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah. Nobody ever talks about real Shocker anymore.
Yeah. So the weird thing is like
too many jokes.
Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
What kind of Shocker?
It's like no.
Is this the same one that we always talk about in the back of the launch?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like Roman, like they're redoing this entire series. They're reboxing it, and you can tell that they're new, but like they're going for like almost 3 times the amount that they did back then. So I mean, like it's great, but I mean,
that's everything that you and I collect now.
Because no one wants the new stuff, so they have to get the old stuff out there again.
Oh
well, the new stuff. I'm a big fan of the new, like the McFarlane and the Marvel Legends stuff, which you can tell have a mild affection for.
Tombstone?
Hey, Tom.
Wow.
No, it was a random one-off person. Or actually, is that No,
it's not Tombstone.
No.
Yeah, love it. I think these are from the animated
series.
Yes,
they're directly from the That is wow.
Wow. That does not look like the.
That's not the comic book.
He looks like Danzig, except with shorter hair.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I always thought Tombstone was black. I really always thought that.
Yes, Morbius.
Yeah,
I love this design from Morbius. Oh,
that's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
6 arm Spider-Man.
Wow. So what happened is the 6 arm Spider-Man that you guys are more familiar with was called Doppelganger, like they say there, and he kept showing up as a separate character. But the original 6 arm Spider-Man story was that Amazing Spider-Man run.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Sammy, if you want to come on, I can shoot you the link if you have time and ability. You're certainly welcome to join us.
Let us know what you bought from McFarlane, please.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I saw that, I'm like,
so he's got like a Venom-like mouth. or I can't see his face very well.
That sounds a
You
little
can't go-
dirty. I'm not gonna lie.
It did.
No, but he's
Spider.
got like a big mouth with a bunch of teeth in it, right?
Yeah, like a spider.
I got
Well, like it,
Or they
what
mandible.
happened was, is the spider part of the gene started taking over, and like some weird stuff was happening to him.
Oh,
It's an outgrowth. It's an outgrowth of the whole Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, Infinity Crusade. It's a character that arose there basically. I remember the whole genesis of it. Like there was something with the spider gene. Then there was a character. So I'm trying to remember. So in the Infinity War, oh god, so long ago. Spider-Man had a fight. They all had to fight doppelgangers of themselves, right?
Yes.
But in the doppelganger of Peter, the spider gene took over, and Spider-Man won, and he died. But then in either Peter Parker or Webb after Infinity War, Demogoblin brought him back to life somehow, and he became a sort of anti-hero character because he was so popular. He became like in Maximum Carnage. Carnage used him, and then he comes back again one more time as a sort of anti-hero. You know, it's one of those characters fans liked more than the writers did.
Mm-hmm.
What accessory did he have with him? It looked like a bunch of.
Hey, wait a minute! Why doesn't that guy look
of
black?
some kind.
Is
The
it
real Nick
like some kind of
Fury.
hammer or something?
Yes.
Yeah, that I don't what that plant looking thing down at the bottom.
Yeah, down at the bottom.
I think that's
I
like
don't think it's-
Venom something, or no,
Oh, it looks like it's saying
it's like a
TV.
spider. Yeah, the real Nick Fury.
And this is
Oh,
he's
OG
gonna-
Nick Fury.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Wow.
Not the
Nick
costume.
Fury. I've got the Legends
cool.
version of this. So I mean, yeah, this
David
was
Hasselhoff.
before the Legends.
Did a cat scratch his eye out in this version too?
No,
No, not at all. Hell
Oh, I'm
no.
sorry.
He's
I
more
mean
of
a
a man in that
Flurkin.
version.
fucking
Yeah.
stupid. As
Real
well.
Chameleon. Yeah,
The Prowler.
Prowler.
Wow. Damn, I know they
I
had
forget
all
about
these
him
names.
all the time.
I gotta go back and watch the show now.
Me
Hey,
too.
Mary
Mary
Jane
Jane.
Bobby.
Why has she got leopard? I know why she has leopard print.
Wow. Is that the David Hasselhoff version of Nick Fury? Bobby,
Yes.
kinda. Okay, cool. Yeah, Sammy, just whenever you want to hop.
You know, I want to say, like,
Um,
the original, like, Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson from the Ultimate Universe was fine. It was when he went after that it
Yes.
got ruined, you know?
No,
Punisher,
that's,
yep.
that's what the film version was based
Wow.
on. Was the Ultimate version, which was based on.
Well,
Samuel
yeah, the
L.
films were
Jackson.
based on the Ultimate versions of characters for the most part.
Yes. But yeah, I like the Ultimate. I actually have the Ultimates action figures as well. You'll find that shocking. But I enjoyed that comic run very much. I liked it in the movies up to when they stopped, basically the same point when we all didn't like it. So it is what it is. And that fucking series was one of the worst things in the history of things. What the fuck's going on here?
That's when he
This is
finally
really
turns
good.
into Man Spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it goes
Spider.
haywire. Yeah. That's the final product of 6-armed Spider-Man.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he's mutating into like the spider genes are taking
spider.
over.
Now I'm just wondering, how does he go to the bathroom?
Very carefully.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's even in the comic, the spider gives birth to a new Peter Parker. It got weird.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
incredibly
something to
weird.
do with Spider-Man's helping
That's
the
pretty
X-Men in the Savage Land, and one of
Weird.
Magneto's henchmen experiments on him and the other X-Men, and they devolve into their like primordial forms or some crap like that.
What is
I don't-
that?
And that's
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Morpheus. That's like
Oh, that's
he.
Morpheus, okay.
Yeah, he basically someone exposed him to like his bat gene,
Yeah.
and so it took over
Oh.
further.
This is a cool line. This is a cool set of figures. There's a lot
Have
of
you
them.
not seen
The Juggernaut.
the Amazing Spider?
The Juggernaut looks
I didn't get to see a lot of stuff in the 90s because I was
You should watch this
busy.
series. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange.
It's actually
was
really
cool in
good.
that,
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
cartoon.
Real
Really cool.
I
Doctor
remember
Strange.
when I was a little kid, the cartoon that was on was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
that was
Yes.
awesome.
I've seen that
Iceman.
one.
Yeah,
Star-
Iceman and Firestar.
Squeako!
We have a mouse in the house.
Hey,
That's what
Squeaka, if you had 6 arms, I don't know what would happen, and it's probably illegal.
That'd be
At least in 6 states. So,
She would get a lot more
Oh.
laundry done.
Does anyone remember the Tokatsu Spider-Man series from Japan that got turned into a bunch of like American Power Ranger style movies?
Yeah, I've
yeah,
I
Kind
love
of.
those.
This-
I
what was
have
that guy
all of them
called?
on like
The Spot or something?
Spot.
is that it's not? No, I don't know. Actually, I have no
Now,
idea.
Polka
who that
Dot
is.
Man is from DC.
Yeah, that's
I think.
DC. That's
Oh yeah,
DC.
Polka Dot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing.
that's
Well,
the
that's
Spot.
a cool line.
His name's like the Spot. His villains to put spots all over the place, and they're like teleporter rings.
yes,
I
you
don't know if
can.
that's a euphemism or not, Squeaka. So it's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll just take it at face value.
Even face value is pretty terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for Squeaka, that means exactly what you thought it
It
did.
is. So let's do a sideways move over to, I would say, probably the most unpredictable item of the night. That would be Mando's choice. What's
Well, we've already established Ghost in the Darkness does not have any toys.
does not have action
Nope.
figures. No, I looked, and there were no Ghost in the Darkness action figures.
Remember, man, I got your back.
I-
I got your back. Mando.
It's a stick.
So what do you got, man? Do you want to share something, or do you want me to dig it up?
If you know what Beyblades are, you can bring those up.
I don't even know.
Oh, Beyblade! I remember those. Were they late '90s? Late '90s?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
I remember
that
the
one
anime
word?
more than I remember the toy.
You
Yeah.
might as well have asked them what's the Hadron Collider look like on the inside.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Right.
Is it BEY blades?
It is BEYBLADE.
Beyblades?
Yeah.
MOU.
Yeah.
Nice.
So BEY.
Yeah. BEY.
All one word.
Yes,
one word?
all one word.
Blades. Is it action figures? Is it a toy? What is it?
It's a toy. It's kind of like
It's
a
everything.
You'll
spinning
know it
top.
when you see
Yeah,
it.
it's like a little top thing. It's like a
Yeah,
dreidel.
that you.
Oh, okay. I see. I found it.
And like anything, Japan turned it into action figures, animes, comic books, mangas, verses.
Share this tab instead. Okay.
Basically battling tops.
Oh, that looks kind of fun.
Yeah, basically you've got a launcher
Oh, yeah,
that
I
you stick it
remember
on. You
Like
pull
a
the
Nazi
ripcord and
I had a few
you
of
put it
those.
in this little arena and they battle each other.
So did you guys did you bet money? Was there like a gambling ring around the Beyblades?
Now at my skating rink, there was, because I was in charge of it. But it
see
was
that? I
like
can
for
see it.
quarters.
Ringleader. I like
Yeah,
it.
so Mando ran an underground baby.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
I knew the owners of the skating rink, and they were like, "Bruh, I don't care as long as you don't get us in trouble." I was like, "Bet."
That means
The
I don't care
tamed
as long as
part
I can
means-
get my cut.
We get the tamed part now. You tamed other people. Okay.
Yep. I mean, I would bring huge crowds to the skating rink on Friday nights.
You see the sign on the skating rink? It
Get your
says
bets
Lou.
in. Get your bets
I'm
in.
fucking Lou.
Lou, she's Lou.
But yeah,
You better
like
throw that
I
fight.
remember me and my friends used to have fun because like it's contained, so like you typically don't break anything unless you're stupid and you like rip the cord and like sling your arm way over somewhere and throw the Beyblade like somebody's face.
Here's how you use
Well,
I
I had these, but I didn't have the arena.
Hey Roman, if you want to,
I had a couple of different arenas. Yeah.
I got the anime. I can show you.
Hey,
All the
nice.
episodes are on YouTube, by the way, if you've never seen it.
So it's based on a show of some kind.
Yes.
Is that me? Did you
Oh,
share mine, Roman? I can hit a little play here.
Yeah, you're up.
I have the audio muted, so
You gotta be very careful. Remember, we talked about Japanese stuff.
yeah.
They fucking hate me over there.
So it's like another Pokemon type show, obviously.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So I didn't know it was a toy. 2, I didn't know it was a show. So that's actually, Mando, I don't give you enough credit sometimes because that's pretty cool. I would have enjoyed that when I was a kid. We had those we had the Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Yep,
when I was a kid.
That's fair.
This is
That's
not-
close approximation.
It's different, but not concept wise,
Totally
but
different.
execution is way different. But idea, it's something similar. That's cool. Neat.
So how
Look
many
at you, Mando.
how many eyes?
Not
would these
being
things
extremely
have?
weird.
I think you're muted.
Mando. She
I
keeps
think
talking.
You're muted, Mando.
You're muted.
Now she's
Mando.
just trolling us.
No
Muted.
one can
That's not
hear
funny.
you.
I can't hear shit, and that's not even funny. Okay.
Mando was so touched by our appreciation, she lost her voice.
What about now? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
there we
Yeah,
go. Now
you're
we
back.
can hear you.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
One
It was
of
a lot
the
more fun the other way. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever.
Because you're like sending those things off with that spinner like zip tie thing. Somebody had to have shot somebody in the eye with it.
Oh, absolutely. But that was not me, and that was not my little sister.
Well,
but it was the
we
fun
can't
thing about it
ego
was
around the Beyblades. We cannot let ego around
Wow.
the Beyblades.
Thank you.
Because I'm telling
Not
you right
allowed.
now, if I had those when I was a kid, there would have been lighter fluid on them, and they would have been burning as they spun.
there were
That's
people who did
pretty
that.
cool.
I didn't do that. But the
Yeah.
other really cool thing about them is you can kind of like you can twist them and take them apart and put different pieces in. Like you can have different metal rings that have spikes on them, or like you can put some that are a little bit thinner, which make them go faster. So like you could strategize however you wanted to with these things because the parts were interchangeable as far as the Beyblade was concerned.
There are proper ways to teach our children weapon making skills.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty neat.
Hey,
we're
is this
gonna look at another
is this
strange
what
and interesting? Go ahead.
I was saying? Frank Yakeley is talking about disc guns. Is that the thing where you would shoot them and they kind of like see how far they could go? Disc gun is
No. Disc guns were just like these little plastic guns that had this
Soft.
real small, plastic disc, and you would load it.
Yeah, I actually remember that.
Like a clip. And and you had like and the clip held like 30 discs. So what you would do is you would get red, yellow, and green discs. So the green would be your first 10, the yellow would be your second 10, and your red would be your last 10. So as you were firing, you had like a little counter now in your head. Okay, I'm almost out.
Oh, okay. So did it come with like little cardboard things you could set up for targets and like knock them down and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I remember seeing them at like Toys R Us or something way back.
Right on.
You steal the plans. They stole the plans.
Introducing the Knight Rider 2000 pedal car. Your kid
Nice.
Michael Knight, crime fighter.
Let's go, Cat.
This is my favorite.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Can you guys hear me
Are
also?
trying to steal the plans.
It's got real flashing sensor lights and a real voice for kids.
So that's another one that R2 made up. Thank you for that, R2.
Man,
R2, you are awesome.
all we had
Nice.
like that when I was kids was big wheels.
Oh yeah. Fucking big wheels.
Big wheels. And it had the like
Awesome.
hand brake
Green
things
machine?
you could do. Yeah.
The green machine is
yes.
what
The
the
green
rich
machine
kids had.
It had the sticks. It had the two sticks that you
Yeah,
could
it was like
steer
a
with.
weird steering mechanism. Poor people had the big wheel. The rich kids had the green machine.
What was
So,
the thing
when-
called that it was like a ball, but it had like a ring on it and you sat on it and hopped around. Like a hippity hop.
Yeah, I don't think you ever named that.
I actually
no,
know what
this
he's
was the thing.
talking about. It was fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
It was
just a ball.
It was on Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter
It
said.
was
That's
like
all
a
I
big
remember.
kickball. It was like made that kickball material, like if you know how it has that texture on it,
Right.
but it was
Yeah.
big, and you sat on it, and it had like a ring that you held, and you just
It was-
bounced
Oh
on it,
yes.
like bounced
And
around,
they
kind of like a
you would-
hot
and then-
horse.
and then they modified it to
Yeah, let me see if I
actually
can
have
find it here.
like a horse's head on it or other
Right?
animals.
Yeah. Except because it had that ring, you could pick it up and wield it like a great big thing, and then like knock
Yes.
your brother down with it and stuff.
And that's probably why they changed it.
Yeah,
There
'cause
it
you
is.
could
There
really-
it is. There it
you
is.
could really get some momentum behind it.
This motherfucker right here. or a version of this. This is A1.
Yes, that's it. Right
Yeah, I remember that. Yep. We had those. We used to have wars with those things. We get on them and bounce at each other and stuff.
Yeah. But you sat on. Okay, so your legs went. Okay, yeah. So your legs went over the front, and you held the little things coming out the head, and then you jumped on it
Right, the handles.
with your. You just sat on it and it's like a
What
yoga ball.
bizarre
It's-
toy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that
was
thing was
fun.
just designed to fuck kids up because it wouldn't take much.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take much.
Yeah, I bet
Oh.
you do.
Bro,
I-
like
I
you just
didn't have
pick it
the
up and you
Spider-Man
start
one, I
just
just
beating
had
each
the-
other with it.
Yeah,
In the
I
hands
just
of
had the one
Italian
that was a
American
ball
youth,
with a handle on it.
any toy can be turned to violence.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Remember, the older guys don't remember this. Remember those fucking giant darts?
Yeah, the lawn darts.
Lawn darts.
Yeah.
Lawn
Yeah.
darts.
Lawn darts.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, those
They're
things
like
were
remember-
weapons.
fucking
Freaking weapons.
8-inch fucking giant darts you threw up in the air to try to land in a fucking circle.
Yeah,
on the
you
inside.
put
It was
it had like
fun.
a
Your
hula kind
friends.
of ring that you'd put down, or sometimes it had a mat or
Right.
something. And then the
Those
lawn
things were
darts, and then you would
fucking
throw them.
horrible.
Do you remember gotcha guns? The paintball guns for kids?
What?
I missed that.
Those are
No.
way too expensive.
Well, no, they were like $25,
Sounds
the kids' version of them. So we had our gotcha guns we play in the street. So I came in one day in the house and I'm like,
Oh,
"Relax,
gotcha.
my uncle's-
That's based
Yeah.
based
My
on
uncle
the
goes,
film.
Matt,
Gotcha.
we're going to do something great with this. So we went up to the second floor in our house. We barricaded a sniper's nest in my room. Food and everything. My uncle was like a total survivalist. Food
Oh
and
my
everything.
God, hooligan.
And we took the gotcha guns and unloaded on our family for an hour.
Wow.
My aunt went so crazy; she was using a bat to try to break my door down. My grandfather was screaming in like Sicilian curses at us. My grandma took the hose and was trying to spray us through the window.
Bro, y'all
And
were
the best thing about it,
vicious.
because he
That's
was
how they
almost
rolled
an
back in the
adult.
70s, kids. It
He was almost an
nice.
adult.
Yes.
He got the beating, and they just said, "We're sorry he made you do that, Matt."
All right. So, Matt, I'm gonna bring you up now here.
Okay.
Add to the stage. Holy
Oh,
shit.
nice. Cool.
Wow, those are nice.
You might
Oh
want
my
to.
god.
Oh yeah.
Which one are we looking at?
No, not that. That's number 2.
Oh, there's a number one?
The number 1's in my hands. So
There had to
Well
be a better
done.
way to say that.
Yeah. Why don't I see your hands?
there was no better way to say that. So, Mando, you'll probably appreciate this, and I promise I won't tear up too much. I have very
You're not
few of
making
my-
it any better, dude.
Yeah. I have very few of my original toys left. Okay, so it's not what you all think it is. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I can't help it.
You know?
I was in the Navy for 30 years. That's how we think.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
In on the East Coast, Italian Americans used to, like, half our family lived down by Atlantic City. So every summer we would go down there and had the boardwalk and all the rides and contests and whatever, right? And when I was 3, I saw on one of the stands a stuffed animal. And I was very lucky winning stuff. So first one of my uncles down there, he spent $30 trying to win this thing, and I won it on 2 quarters. Okay. And as you can see, I've kept it for me. I know it's raggedy looking, but this,
Oh.
you know,
Wow, man.
I kept it. You know, you're a kid, you have your imaginary best friend or whatever. So this was Cuddles, right? And
Aw.
Aw.
he's a lion.
Nice.
Oh.
My grandma fixed him. He got torn apart once. She sewed him back together. Right?
Cool.
Nice. I've had to do surgery on my
That's
kids'
cool.
toys too.
When I was 4, same story. I got this stupid little dog. Right. I don't even know the name of it, but I kept it. Right. But then the big one was when I was 5, and it was like repeating the same thing again and again. So I went to the same stand, but they had a big Cuddles this time. And I literally said in Italian, "I'll be damned if I'm leaving here without that." And I won it on 4 quarters, basically. And I also won 2, like a giant stuffed animal that I told my cousin Louie, "You carry it. I don't care about that piece of crap. I want Cuddles too." You know, and so I kept them for years.
Man, Matt went for the heart there.
Yeah,
that was
That was
I
nice.
wasn't expecting that.
That was
Or
nice,
was
man.
it?
That
You
was
said
nice.
the boardwalk?
Wow,
The boardwalk in
I
Atlantic City, New Jersey, which
Oh,
isn't
okay.
that much
Okay.
anymore.
That actually touched
Now it's a
me.
bunch of hotels and whatever. They got rid of a lot of the fun stuff. for
Yeah, it
kids,
did,
but
Joker.
dangerous. But you know, I keep it preserved as much as I can because there's big.
Oh, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
Is there a layer of nitrogen
Wow.
in there to keep?
I wish I had I could vacuum seal these things. You know what I mean? But I did. That's the first time this case has been
Really
opened
nice,
in about
man.
8 years.
Beanie Baby.
All right. Well,
Cuddles.
thanks for sharing that with us.
Cuddles.
And I
Cuddles.
can't get to them.
You're killing us. Close the
I
lid.
can't get to them, but I have the only other 2 toys I remember having. I had these things called lock blocks, which were a better version of Legos from when I was a little kid. I told you guys a story about the giant, like 10-foot tall Godzilla. My grandma almost made me my grandpa said no. My grandma was trying to force him to buy it for me when I was like 6.
Not the Shogun Warrior one.
No, that Roman. That's my number 2 toy. We would go on every Wednesday. We'd go driving in the car with my grandpa. It was me, my grandma, and sometimes like another one of my cousins or whatever. And we would go to these different stores that my grandma knew. And one day, like I told you guys about the giant Godzilla one, right? Went to another store, and there were lock blocks in there. And there were 2 types of them. There was a 500 pack and a 50,000 pack that was like this big. And my grandma was walking out with the giant one, but my grandpa ripped it out of her hand, said, no, and got the little one for me. So my grandma was big into toys and everything. You guys know about my grandma. I told you about it before. She got me into all these hobbies and whatever. So she always wanted the biggest, best looking toy of anything.
Hey, Corey.
And it just like
that's
that's the other toy I have since I was that's my number 2.
Holy crap!
They're called the Shogun Warriors.
I had that as a kid.
Right.
I
remember those.
$400 now.
Yeah, I have the commercial
Shogun Warriors. Yeah.
Let me get the.
Look at his tongue, dude. His tongue's still.
Oh, I remember that. They advertised it in like the 70s. And
his fucking hand shot off.
Yep.
Yes.
Here's
rocket fist or something. Yeah.
Here's one of the 70s commercials. I have it muted. So
oh man, the Shogun Warriors were the shit because they were huge. I had that guy.
So, that's Mazinger. There's Godzilla.
Right.
The yellow one was called.
There we go.
In Japanese, he was called Majin Z.
Well, I'll give you the background on him in a second. The yellow one was called Raijin, and basically there was a bunch of anime that the Japanese company never used to care about the foreign rights. That's why like Robotech exists and all those sort of knockoffs exist. So an American company or an American Japanese company got the rights to toys to a whole bunch of anime. Like most of us only know about the big 4, the giant ones.
Yeah.
But here's the other page. I'll show the Wikipedia for it.
And actually, if Zax were,
I've seen
Canadian, they would have made a Shogun Warrior out of Zax.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
I've seen the Godzilla
original
one at flea markets.
Here's the Wikipedia page for it, Roman. Just call that up. So these are like all the different ones they did, and they're from all different anime. Mazinger is from the Mazinger series of animes. This was literally the very first licensed mainstream anime toys in America. And when this line failed, this led to the creation of the Transformers in America, because the company, something to do with the factories in the company that made these things. Remember that these are die-cast action figures. You line number 2 die-cast action figures. That somehow swung into the Transformers world, which were all die-cast metal.
That's interesting. I did not. Well, again, you are the man who knows.
Yeah, I love these things. I was so upset when my mom took them from me to give to my younger cousins who destroyed them. They just wrecked them.
It's funny though, like because I'll share a brief story. So I kept pretty good care of all my toys when I was a kid. I had the Chris Reeves Superman. I had all that stuff. Star Wars, all the G.I. Joes, all the things. So when we were younger, when Mrs. of the Empire and I were younger, we had our daughter. We didn't have any money, but I did have this collection of toys sitting in the closet. So I sold it all off for Christmas that year, and that's where all my toys from when I was a kid went for Christmas that year. And they're worth, of course, now they're worth a whole bunch more than I sold them for back in the the early 90s.
Well, those Shogun Warriors, the big 4 as we call them, Mazinger, Raijin, the one I don't remember, and Godzilla, in a box untouched, they're like $500 to $1,000 each now.
Ooh, that makes sense though. It does. I mean, because these I got figures back here, in this collection that are worth a couple $100. And
I had I had a bunch of band toys, like the original Battlestar Galactica toys, actually shot missiles and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I played with those. Yeah, I had the
Nice.
Cylon
Yeah, the
one. You
Viper.
pulled the wings and they separated.
Those fucking toys were great.
Yeah, the original Robotech toys also shot missiles and stuff like that. And these were all die-cast stuff back then. These weren't like cheapo knockoff plastic toys and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I had the Cylon one, and my friend had the Viper. And the missile shot out the intake in the front.
Those were great fucking toys.
Yeah.
It was. You know, you're what are you gonna do? You know, me now. I want to go back and slap younger me for doing that big dad moment, but because right now that shit would be worth a lot of money.
Yes, Hooligan is correct. Yeah.
So, Joker, why don't we hop over to you? What toys would you like to discuss?
Toys. Okay. Well, my first one would probably be the best Christmas moment I had as a young child. We were living in Illinois, and we were not allowed to leave our room until 8 a.m. And so, as a young child for Christmas Day, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Once the doors open, my brother and I come running out, and there is the original Death Star playset.
Fucking Death Star playset.
Wow.
It was expensive back then, and I
That
can't
is cool.
Dude, thing was fucking gold. I loved it so much.
Yes.
Oh, here's a good of it.
We never couldn't afford that, but I always had a friend that had one and would like throw it in your face. Look what I got.
Oh yeah. Right. And this was the most expensive Star Wars toy that I ever owned. The only other thing I owned as a vehicle was like a land speeder. But yes, this was
fucking
the shit.
gold. I loved this toy. It had that fucking trash compactor. It had the big fucking gun. It had the retractable bridge. It had an elevator. This was the best set that they made because they made a lot of different sets.
Yeah, the panels in there. Right.
Oh yeah, the cardboard pit.
Yeah, the panel. Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
then,
How happy the kid is on
When
the
I was
box.
growing up, there was a Lego version of this.
oh wow, yeah.
Is that dog food? What are they doing?
Wow.
And then I'm gonna.
Oh, the trap door. That's right. I forgot this guy.
Those look like some mysterious brownies down there.
Yeah, that's a little weird, right?
Trap door right there. Yeah.
I see that Stormtrooper. I've got one of those.
Oh, nice.
One of the originals.
A friend gave me one. Yep.
Nice. And this is it broken.
And then yes, and then I put this, and then I put something in the private chat. Late 80s. There was at least in my high school area, being a skater was kind of a cool thing. So these were the skateboard decks.
Oh, I remember these.
Now, at first, the skateboard decks was kind of how they are now. They were just one uniform shape that had a tail and a nose. Now instead of the two tails, these were the line that came out, and these were like customized. These were shaped boards, and of course, this is the first one done by Tony Hawk back then. And I at one time thought of getting the decks of all the skateboards that I used to have and just having it as decoration. And then when I found out that for all three of them would cost about $1,500, I'm like, yeah, not so much.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But yeah. So skateboards.
Nice.
Definitely. I think we all had a skateboard at some point in our lives. So.
Yes.
I never had a skateboard because the horrible woman that birthed me didn't let me do anything fucking resembling physical activity because I don't know why, because she kept me like a veal. It was horrible. I was like a veal as a child. So yeah, all my friends had them.
Yeah, that's how it was. Everyone always had something that we didn't, like a VHS player.
Yeah, I was like your fucking retarded friend. It sucked.
Yeah.
But that Death Star, that's a good one. Actually, I'm gonna segue briefly into
real quick.
Go ahead.
Did that Death Star, did it come with the trash compactor monster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I can
really?
Yeah, that little fucking.
Yeah, it had a trash compactor because it didn't have
it
foam
was the little
trash.
green guy. The little
Like you
I
put
remember
foam in
seeing
there,
that.
and then it
He's right
squished.
here.
There's this little
Yeah.
phone.
This little motherfucker right here. That's the trash compactor monster. It looks weird. It looks like some kind of fucking.
You're not actually sharing the
Yeah,
screen
I'm not
on my
seeing
screen.
anything.
God damn me!
Yeah,
God, I wish it wasn't so fucking stupid. I know.
Yeah, there's the foam. There's the foam. There he is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
So
wow, that's
because in the
cool.
movie you never see what he looked like. So I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's what it looks like. That
That
actually
doesn't
is
look
what,
like. There's no way that's what it looks like. There's not.
yeah, it has a mouth. You can't see it, but it has a mouth on the
Oh
front.
yeah, underneath.
Right
I
underneath
don't know if
its
they have a better
neck.
picture of it or
Yeah.
not. Well, no, you can't really see it here either. The foam is blocking where the mouth is.
Right, but it's right about where your cursor's at.
Yeah, it's right about there.
Yeah,
There's
it's
the
right.
mouth
Yeah,
is.
behind that black foam.
Yeah. Although
Yeah.
I remember
Not this.
maybe my friend painted his. I remember the eye having color on it. He might have.
Really?
painted
No,
it.
mine. Yeah, mine was just a lame ass green.
Okay.
Here,
But
where's
yeah,
my?
but
I
yeah,
gotta
these were. Yeah, that was something. You got that. That was something special. Oh my God, we have
Hey, look who's here.
Sammy 3P in the house.
What's up?
Hi guys.
Oh, hey, Sammy! Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Hello there.
Nice
Hello
to
there.
meet all you guys. Everybody hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Loud and
absolutely,
clear.
absolutely.
Yep.
I'm using
Oh,
my
what the
backup
fuck?
mic.
Fuck you!
I
I don't want to visit it anyway. Don't visit it anyway. Apparently,
He's
Hey,
not
you
talking
can't-
to you.
I was like, oh,
We
God,
can send
oh,
you a
God.
link. Is that what you're clicking on? Don't click on that.
yeah.
No, it's not. I'm having all kinds of problems now. Oh dear. I'm not. Whatever I did, I'm not going to do that again.
Well, if like
Oh,
she
Lord.
said, if you had 6 hands, you'd be
I need more hands. You're
Yeah,
not
more
wrong.
hands. More hands for scissors.
Sammy, you kind of get used to that. Well, no, you don't. So, you just.
I'll
popped
have
in
a
here,
pair.
dude,
I'll
so-
have a pair for next
Yes,
week.
you
Yes.
Yes.
What
The
what,
scissor family continues to grow.
Let's see. What's one you'd like to talk about, Sammy?
What's up, Jay?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have
I'm
a
putting you on the
Batman
spot.
themed bathroom, and I have all the early '90s Tim Burton
Holy crap.
Batman toys.
Ooh,
I got
Batman's
the
cool.
plane. I got the Batwing. I got the mansion where you would put Bruce Wayne in, turn the top, and then he would change into Batman.
You have that?
Yep, I had Bob the
You,
Goon.
you bastard. That is awesome.
Oh, Bob the Goon. I remember Bob the Goon. Batman.
All the
I-
missiles
actually,
are missing
Batman
on every vehicle.
19.
But
I
have
think
them.
I remember the commercial for that. 'Cause it had like a spinner thing, right?
Oh yeah,
You rotated it, yeah.
yeah. They had a similar
Damn,
thing
Copa.
for Terminator.
Holy shit, Copa.
For I can't think of the actual the bad guy in Terminator 2. What's the
Oh,
T1000.
Liquid
The
metal.
T1000,
thank you.
yeah.
Well,
T1000.
I'm just gonna leave. You can revoke. I forgot what the T1000 is. But no, it was a similar thing. You could turn the T1000 into different characters. And yeah, that's it. And then you got Bruce Wayne wearing
Yep.
a turtleneck. I believe it's purple.
I collected these at the time. I think they're actually in my son's collection now. The things he ended up with from my collection. Let's see if I can find some more interesting stuff from here.
Hold on. I just got a question for the seasoned men and women that are here. Did you ever think that any
You
of the
can say
toys
old.
that you had? I mean, I like seasoned. Old just makes it sounds like if I say it, someone's gonna slip a disc. So I want to go with seasoned. I want that on my
movies
conscience.
or-
Yeah, if that's what you want to take it, yes. If that's how we'll take it, yes. Seasoned spice. For the spicy people that are in this chat, did you ever think that any of the toys that you had or collected were going to be like worth something
No.
down the line?
I was
Not at all.
told that my Beanie Babies would be worth a lot of money.
That's
How's
what
that
I
going?
thought. I thought it was Beanie Baby because that's what everyone collected them. I thought that was to be the cash cow. I didn't know if
I
anyone
used to
before that
eat
would
all
know.
the time at McDonald's so I could get them Beanie Babies and the Happy Meal.
My mom still has me and my sister's Beanie Babies, and she will not let us touch them. And she's like, "You have the Princess Diana one." I was like, "No, I don't. You do." You have two, actually.
I kind of subconsciously knew that some of the Star Wars stuff was going to be valuable later,
well,
but I
That's
didn't
not
care,
it. That's
and we
not it.
like
That's not
burned
it.
them and ran them over with the lawnmower.
I hate
and
to say it.
did all kinds
Roast
of crazy
Pico's going to
stuff
be
to it.
valuable because no one bought it.
Fucking roast Tico, my God.
No, in like 30 years, Roast Tico is going to be the one to get. That's going to be the crown jewel.
I'll be so mad at that too.
I mean, I
I know,
remember
right?
I remember, and again, because I'm spicy or seasoned, as Ego says.
Spicy.
I remember.
Did you?
I remember when you had to mail in proof of purchase stuff to get
Fucking Boba Fett.
No,
Is that what that meant? Is that what proof of purchase means?
Yeah, you had to cut like the barcode or whatever it was. It was something. Either it was like a dotted line box or something. You had to cut that out and mail it in, and then they and you had to have so many of them, and then they'd send
Like
you
7.
the whatever it was.
I thought
Yeah.
I did not know.
Did you have this set, Sammy?
No, this is a different one.
This is different. Okay.
Yeah,
but that's still cool though.
The one I had
Low
was
price,
specifically made
$24.99.
off of like the Tim Burton 89.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they came out with a lot of stuff from that, and it was all some of it was actually movie related. Some of it, just like you always get the weird.
The way you would find it, I think, call it Wayne Manor.
Wayne Manor. Okay, let me see if I can find the Wayne Manor place. Not secure. Oh dear God.
The place is nice. I've taken the tour.
Wayne Manor.
For some reason,
that's actually Wayne Manor.
For some reason, they don't let you go into the lower levels. Don't know why.
Just
here we go.
Being like a weird 5-year-old kid in his basement, pretending to be what's his name? Who played Alfred? Was it Alfred Gough or
Michael Gough?
Michael Gough. He was like, I have no desire of spending my remaining years grieving over the loss of old friends or their sons.
And
then my dad would be like, "What the hell are you
God,
doing?"
He was so good.
What the hell are you doing?
He was so good.
Sammy's dad is like, "What are you doing down here?" And he turns to him and he's like, "Acting."
He's like, "There's a drum set down here. I bought you a basketball net, and you're quoting some old British actor." Yes, that's a lot closer.
Okay. This is a cool set. I've never seen this one.
Cool. Yep, there it is.
Hello, sassy lady. I hope you bring a map to Las Vegas. Because I will get lost, because that's what I do. Neat. This is a cool set. I mean, this is.
Whenever I am able to come out to Vegas and I meet you guys, I feel like Roman and I are somehow going to get lost, and we're going to be like, I thought you had the map. No, I thought you had the map. Where are we?
What the hell happened to Roman and Mando?
You'll know you're in the right place when you see all the ladies with the whips in fishnet stockings.
That's true. Yeah,
those cost extra.
Hello, Copa. Good evening, sir. Yeah, but don't let them touch you or talk to you because they have to start paying.
Gotcha. Because you're taller than me, so you're gonna be the one to have to look over the crowds, not be the ones that are like leaping, like hello.
Yeah, I do the awkward Sheldon walk away. That's
Mando.
Oh,
Mando, lots of this.
Lord. Yeah, don't actually in Vegas. I don't know how that's going to go in the Fremont district. Cool. All right. Ducka. I was going to open the Star Wars thing, but then my fucking software told me fucking stop opening that. Let's see, who have we not?
Jacob.
Joker? Do we talk?
Yeah, it is Jacob. Let's go with.
We're down to Jacob. Okay.
Yep.
Mr. Ironside.
It's a raccoon.
I had another play set. The Star Trek Next Generation Enterprise Bridge playset. And I've got a link.
That's a mouthful.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Is it?
I think it's all fancy.
Is that the one that actually has like real carpet in it?
Are you private chatting me that, Jacob?
No.
Tell us you had money without telling you had Rich over here.
I know, right? Jeez.
Knowing Jacob, he probably built it himself.
Yeah, I had all the Batman toys.
I know, right?
And everyone felt bad.
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, sharing.
I got most of my toys from Goodwill.
Oh, I heard that. That's dope. I actually had a really good Goodwill by me where I would get stuff.
I found a Atari 2600 at a Goodwill with cartridges and everything.
Nice.
That's how I got my PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
I'm hoping one day there's just going to be a Sega Saturn waiting for me. Yeah.
That's fucking nice. Look at that.
Wow.
I
That
kind
is a
of
really
don't have a scale on that. How big is it?
Yeah.
Well, that was for the original series figures, right?
Right.
Like what scale are the figures?
They were pretty small. They were maybe about 3.5, 4 inches.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's missing a chair.
I have a Picard back here somewhere, but
yeah, this is a.
Oh, it is missing a chair.
Like
there's a
missing part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
This one has missing parts. It's the best one I could find.
Okay, I saw a hand. I got a good idea. Of this
I shared it. Roman, I shared another one that has everything intact.
Oh, okay.
That person on eBay had a sibling.
Yeah.
I mean, a dog could have ate it for all we know.
Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Share this tab instead.
They break stuff.
Is it sharing the tab? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Share the stage. Here we go. Here's the intact version. So one that doesn't look like it's a nice set. That's really tight though.
I've got yeah. I've got the I mean this thing was pretty big.
I mean, you got Wharf Station back here.
Right.
Yeah.
Did it have?
That's detailed, man.
The back wall with the control panels, the little square seats didn't come out, did it?
No, I don't think.
Okay, because see at the bottom it has like little tabs.
Are you looking at those?
Yeah, I thought maybe those pulled out because that's in the show. You could actually like a thing would come out and you could sit on it if you wanted.
I sent you one with the photos of it with the figures in it.
Oh, sweet.
Yo, does part of it light up too?
Yeah, it had a light in the front.
The what?
That's cool.
The screen
I think it
lit up.
made sound too. If I remember.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah.
God,
like
can you imagine setting them all up in their chairs and shaking it to make it look
Red
like
alert.
God damn me. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I often think I'm showing something.
Wow, that's cool. That is cool.
Yeah,
that's
I would
really
like that now.
The screen had a
It's-
Romulan ship on it.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, let me see if I can get a
Troy's in
I
the
don't
wrong
remember
seat.
who made it.
Yeah, Troy's in the wrong seat.
Yeah,
Here we go.
and that's totally like a nerd thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, what does it matter? What do you mean? What does it matter?
Yeah.
That's
Right,
not where
exactly.
she sits."
Right.
It does matter. It's very important.
Being a nerd is the gateway drug in hoarding.
Exactly, unless
Right, exactly.
she's past her,
Exactly.
she's past her command training, and she's filling in as the number 2.
Oh, I see
I-
Beverly hanging out in the back.
Yeah.
No, I was like, I've never seen a group of action figures you can do a whole dialogue and none of the toys move. I just thought of that now looking at it. I was like, you actually had a whole episode in your head and the toys did not move at all. That is awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, there's not a whole lot you can really do with that bridge, like unless like the panels would explode with like fake like plasma, or whatever, and the seats would like eject people out of them or something.
I'm just imagining the dead-eyed look of my father as a little kid. I walked up to him and be like, "Can I have the Data action figure, please?"
Now talk about you want to talk about a play set that this was like only for the super rich kids. I put it in the private chat here. Who remembers the G.I. Joe USS Flag?
Oh, the super carrier.
Oh,
my God.
yeah. That was
yeah.
So,
that was
a
a thing.
little before
This
my
thing
time.
was ginormous. This thing was
You're talking about
ginormous.
it's
it was
the
6 feet
Direct
long.
access to image denied. I'm
it's
not letting me
the
pull it
but
up.
it's the
I'll-
smaller.
I was afraid to click. It said access denied to me too.
It's the smaller,
sorry.
but it's for the smaller models, right?
There was
The
No.
super carrier.
This is the one for the smaller.
That's what but it's not for the 12-inch.
No, it's for the 1980s.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, and
I was going to say because it would be pretty big if it was for the 60s one.
No, it was 6 feet long. Okay. And like my cousin, the one who got all my toys, his dad and mom bought him all the G.I. Joe stuff, and I was with his dad assembling that ship. It took while he was sleeping, and we had to send him to another house to sleep for Christmas, so we could assemble in his room because you couldn't get it out of the door manually. It was so big.
No,
and that was his bed, which was 6 feet long, a bunk bed, and then right next to it was the ship. He could have slept on the ship. Because he was 7 or something, and then the other big toy they had. Remember the Thunder Machine?
How much was that?
Yeah,
that's it right there.
The Thunder Machine was in the other room, his sister's room, because he could only fit it in his room because the ship was there. So he'd basically crawl off his bed, step across the carrier to get to his desk, right? And you had to play with it constantly. That was his floor now. That's how big it was.
Yeah, that thing was.
Didn't
I didn't have it because that was kind of past my age.
But still, to this day, if I had the money, I would still buy it, and I had the money in the room, I would buy it.
Oh no, I would buy it now because I'm a collector now. Oh, what? Fuck off!
Oh, no, screw that! I'd play with the damn thing.
Fuck off!
It was awesome.
What were you saying, Jacob? You said you had that thing?
No, I was saying, didn't it have different levels you could buy too?
Oh, you could take the side off
that on top of
something?
Yeah, you could open it up. It opened up and everything. There was a flight bay for the helicopter and all sorts of stuff inside it.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I had a carrier when I was a kid in the 70s, but it was a World War II one, and it had the slingshot, and the planes were foam, and they were Hellcats or whatever.
I remember that.
The Gull Wing.
And
you put it on there and then shoot it. You'd pull the thing, and it would shoot off and fly. That's about all it did.
Right.
But
the Transformers and the G.I. Joe toys from the mid '80s were the best toys, like
That's
ever.
fair.
I mean, I had the.
I had some Transformers in the '90s.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
What the fuck? What did you do, Ego?
On the chat, and then
I had a C-130.
You want to connect your Google account, and I did, and it was okay, I'm just gonna kick you out, and I was okay, thanks, Google.
Yeah, sorry about that. The way the thing works is I got to scroll up and down to see because there's so many windows open to see who's there. So I didn't see that you had got kicked out or whatever.
No, it's no big deal.
I have 10,000 windows open right now.
I had the little green and tan army men,
because it wouldn't let me share the thing before. Here we go.
You're talking about you guys the ones with the plastic feet that don't move.
Yeah, I had a C-130 transport plane with them. That was pretty detailed. It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, whenever I go see my
grandmother, the older gentleman should appreciate these. I think
she would just buy a bag of them, at the $6 million.
Yes, I had those. Yeah. $6 million man. They can be built in. My favorite TV show of all time.
Wait. What was go back real quick if you can? I don't want to. If you can't, that's fine. But there was something. Yeah. What in the world is that? The Fembot?
I don't remember the Fembot.
It's where
wow.
Yeah,
let me blow up the Fembot.
Is that legit or is this a troll?
No, Fembots are real. The show.
Fembots are real. They're real.
They are real.
Becoming real.
Yeah, they're definitely
what happened
real.
Is
disguised Fembot.
They love you.
Oh, it's for the bionic woman. Okay.
So the scientists who were working, there was an advanced cybernetics program in the TV show Government, right? And a couple of scientists didn't want to follow Rudy's direction, so one of them became a scientist who invented the Fembots, robot female assassins, basically. But Rudy was no, this can't be it'll be out of control. We have to put the technology in people so they have moral complexes or whatever, So the Fembots appeared. They were a big enemy for Jamie in 2 episodes. In the Bionic Woman,
right.
I think they show up once in the $6 Million Man. That's Sasquatch. He was an alien bionic. So
yes.
The Sasquatch.
When did Copa or not Copa? When did Cannoli get his own show? Yeah,
Sasquatch
right?
But except for one of them who helped the aliens, so they gave him cybernetics, and he became their guardian and friend. Right?
God, I
He was
miss
the
when
last Sasquatch.
TV writers were doing cocaine.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
Sasquatch.
We need more of
This
that.
was science fiction. This was
$139.
Fucking
Oscar
more of
Goldman.
that.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Cocaine and capitalism. Bring it back.
And the $6 Million Man was based on a
The two
series of
Cs.
novels, which are much darker than the TV show. If you've ever read them, by the
Yes.
way.
See this picture?
Actually, yes.
So he had
Wonder I
the
could
little
talk
kid.
to
He's
him.
looking through his eye because he had the bionic eye. So you could look through it, and
Right.
it had like a crosshairs thing in it.
You don't get much vision. I'll let you know right up front. You don't get a lot of vision, guys.
I was going to say, can we do that with you? Where
No.
is it? Come on, Steve. Here we
Is
are.
that the
Okay,
one that
so-
you? Is that the one you had, Roman?
Yes, I had this one.
Yeah. I think this was the most common one. I think.
Yeah,
And-
and I mean, and you could buy different uniforms or spacesuits or all kinds of shit for this thing.
Roman, is that a picture of you as a kid?
No, I had a bowl cut. That the evil woman.
Oh,
That,
no.
Yeah, I had the Dorothy Hamill.
No.
And the Dorothy
Got a
Hamill-
man dark.
Dorothy Hamill.
Mandark.
Not good. It was not good.
Wow.
It was not good.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not proud of it.
everybody had a bowl cut in
I
the
had
in
that
the
haircut too.
70s.
I had them all.
I never had a bowl.
I had
Bowl
that
cut.
haircut as a kid.
Never had-
Let me see if I can. But this was this site doesn't have all the stuff. I wish it did. It's got all the figures, but it doesn't have all the associated stuff. Because remember, there was a
Right,
rocket
right.
that came with this
Yeah.
thing as well.
Now,
And there was just
Did all of them come with where you could take the thing off his arm and look at the bionics on the inside?
I believe so.
so yeah. He had like that fake skin. You could
Not
Yeah.
all of them. Not
That's
all of them
cool.
have
Component
that.
in the arm.
Because I had two of them, and one you
Oh,
could. and
fucking
one you
shit.
couldn't.
Hang on.
Oh my God!
Look at
Hooligan.
Hooligan
Wow,
pulling
I
out
remember
Evil
that.
Knievel.
Roman's
Wow.
got Tourette's.
Wow.
Roman has
Mother-
Tourette's.
Yep. Did you have the Snake River rocket that jumper?
Oh, shut up! That was
Sounds
Yeah.
erotic.
That was Does anybody else on the panel even know who Evil Knievel is?
Yes.
Who
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
I
I
mean,
know who
like,
he is.
I'm not that young. Jeez.
Yeah,
Shake face, don't fool you.
There-
But
I
he
know who
was
it is.
totally gone from like the zeitgeist by like 83. Like
You
nobody
wanna
even
do
knew
a-
who he
Well,
was.
okay.
I was
I know.
born in
There
87,
is a-
I know
there
If
who
you want
it
to go
is.
special, you'd see him.
There's a
You
pizza
want a
place.
deep dive
There is.
question,
There is a pizza place in downtown Las Vegas called Evil Pie. It is dedicated to Evil Knievel.
I'd go there. That
Yeah.
sounds cool.
Sounds good.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that
my
really-
earpiece fell out and it rolled somewhere under my desk.
So you want a deep dive question in
Along with the spider?
Evil? Who remembers who Super
Yes.
Dave was?
Oh, I remember
yeah,
who
Super
Super
Dave.
Dave was.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot do Super Dave on the
Dave
show, by the way.
No. Along with it, wasn't he on the same show that had Mr. Bill, the little claymation guy?
Well, Super Dave was
No,
on Letterman.
Mr. Bill
all
was
the time.
Saturday Night Live. Super
Yeah.
Dave was
He was on Letterman all the time.
Okay, yeah.
no, but
Yep.
But Super Dave was part of another. There was like another show that had a bunch of rando shit in it. Was he in Kentucky Fried Movie?
Yeah.
He did a lot of appearances.
Right.
Super
I'm
Dave
sure
was like
that's
I don't want to say a knockoff Evil Knievel, but he did the same thing.
Well, he wasn't not, but he was a comedic version of
Yeah.
Evil Knievel. He was
Right,
a parody
yeah.
of Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
So Ego, let's roll back to the Evil Knievel stuff. Speaking of Evil Knievel, I had the car. I had the car that did that same thing and had that fucking ratchety up thing and released it. No one
Yeah.
knows what I'm talking about, do they?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Did anybody
let me-
have this? I don't know how I'm gonna hold on. Let me see if I can share.
Yeah, go ahead. Here, I'm going to go off camera for a sec so I can try to find.
I feel
my
like
fucking
everyone
thing.
had a variation of that toy, whether it was
Yes.
Knievel or
Yeah,
you know.
it was a cool concept. They didn't. The motorcycle never actually stayed upright very well, though.
Did anybody
Well-
have this thing? So it had
for sure.
Yeah.
so it has this thing. that's
Oh
like a
yeah,
zip tie,
man!
And then right here is the wheel, right? And you slotted it next to it, and then you pulled it, and sparks would shoot out, and this thing would spin, and then you'd put it on. It came with 2 tracks, so you and your friend could like each pull it and then race them. It was a dragster, but you could just do it on the ground and shoot it off all kinds of stuff. But what we like to do was turn out the lights and pull it and then just try to light shit on fire with the sparks.
Yes.
And then I've got, this is, we were talking about it before. This is the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. So it had
Oh yeah.
And if you hit them in the head just right, it would pop the head up and then they'd lose. But you could kind of jockey it around with those controls. And then somebody was talking about this, Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
Now it said in the directions that it was indestructible. That's a lie.
That is a lie.
Yeah, that is.
I
Put 'em
confess
around
that
the
they're
pole.
very
If you tell a
destructible.
kid that, they will try to destroy
We
it.
pulled so hard that his legs and arms popped off.
Yep.
And there's-
Also in a cold environment because you're poor.
Yeah. Yeah, it has like corn syrup inside it, like a corn syrup.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And Roman is right. What it'll do is the skin will crack and it'll start to get hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then after we busted his arms because we were trying it, then we just started cutting him up with scissors.
Did anyone have Vac Man?
No.
Okay,
I had this one
Vac
too.
Man came out in I believe the mid '90s, and he was they tried to revamp Stretch Armstrong. I even think they gave him a cartoon for a little bit.
Yeah.
Vac Man was Stretch Armstrong's real arch nemesis, and you could stretch him all you want, and you'd put a vacuum on top of him, and then he would stay in the stretch position. I think I got him on my
real
car.
Batman. I'll be damned. It does exist. Oh shit, he's weird.
Oh,
Matt's saying that he's got to go early. When you got to go right now, Matt? Or
yeah, we did that upgrade. I told you that earlier today, and they called me with an issue I got to follow up on. So
shit. Okay. Well, hey, before you go, Matt, do you have time to say what you got coming up?
Sure. I have my Avatar, the last Airbender live action reviews. I'll do the final of the two-parter. That'll probably be up. If my on-call doesn't go too long, I'll record that later and get that tomorrow. I'm reviewing Shogun. My episode 1 is up. Do episode 2 probably by Saturday, if not by tomorrow.
Shogun Warriors would have been better.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah. I'll have another episode of Sharp out by Monday. Well, if my dishwasher repair guy doesn't wreck my afternoon tomorrow, I'll have my live action show tomorrow at 3:00. My live action, Matt, live action.
All right, man.
And
we'll have a good one. Hopefully that gets all.
And we'll be here next week on Roman's show.
Have a good one.
Yes.
Man.
Yep.
With
cool.
Outland.
Outland.
I liked Outland.
Good luck, Matt.
Later, guys.
Yep.
Later.
So this one, did anybody have this? It was a rescue versus.
Yes. Yeah, and you had to control it up and down to try to.
Right.
It had a hook on it to try to fucking the shit out.
Right. So it had
I
this connection, and then it had the rod, and then it would just go in a circle basically. But you could make it go up and down, back and forth, that kind of stuff, to pick up like these little accessories over here. Like this little guy put this caution thing there. You could put him in this basket, and then there was like a.
Was that battery operated?
No. Yeah, I think it is. There's batteries under there. Because this thing spun. The actual like blade turned.
Yeah.
But I think really it was just this arm that was really moving it. And then this one. The Weeble Wobble pirate set.
I remember that.
So a Weeble is this little thing. It's basically like looks like one of those Russian eggs, except it's not. It's got a weight in the bottom, and you could flip it down, but it would always become upright. I mean, you could throw them up the air and whatever.
I used to have quite a few of those. Yeah. I used to throw them at my sister.
I've been calling people Weebles for years, and I had no idea what they were, and so thank you.
Yep. Yeah, that's a Weeble.
Yeah, those weird little.
Yeah, I didn't know what they were called either. I'm just like, oh, it never falls over. Hey sis, what's this?
Yeah, they had like a song and
over.
shit. It was the thing when we were kids.
Is that what Weebles Wobble? What they don't fall means? Is that where it comes from?
Exactly. Weebles Wobble. They don't fall down.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
and then me and my brother made a song that Weebles Wobble and they don't fall down. Put them in the toilet and they float around. Flush the toilet and down they go. That's the end of the Weeble show. And we actually flushed them and broke our toilet.
Wow.
Oh, I bet your mom was not happy.
And
we put somehow my brother flushed a boomerang down there too. A plastic
What was
boomerang.
wrong with you guys?
She's lucky we didn't light the whole house on fire.
Wow, that's terrifying.
Whoa,
really.
whoa,
boomerang is,
R2, R2. R2.
Whoa.
Fuck. Oh god.
Oh, what's up, Gord King?
Yeah, Gord's in the chat. Hey, what's up, man? And Ricky.
Hey, Gord.
Gord's out there, and Dempsey is out there.
Yeah.
We got
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
there we
good,
go.
all the good friends are out in the
Yeah.
chat tonight.
Yeah.
Wow. Whew, that was a lot.
I forgot what we were doing.
I don't even know
Yeah,
where we
I'm
are
lost
right
now.
now.
Oh, Zach,
let's
what's
go back to so Ego. What else? Fuck off, not you, Ego.
Sir, I'm just
Happened to my other. Oh no, I found Backman. I actually want to hear. Give me one here. Let me show you Backman real fast because I found this weird.
My guy.
Share. So this is Backman for those wondering what the fuck a Backman is.
What the hell is that thing?
Yeah,
It's
that's
a stretchy
charm
thing.
villain I was talking about.
Oh, I'm not sharing the screen again. God,
No, we see.
damn me.
Oh, there you
It
go.
was connected.
So I remember going downstairs in the laundry room and I saw that box and I confronted my parents about it because I was like, hey, you guys got Vacman? And they were for Christmas. Christmas was coming up. And my dad's like, yeah, there's like a toy run for charity. And I like remember like scuffing away going like, oh, because I really wanted a Vacman.
Backman's expensive.
Yeah, he's got like plastic beads inside of him, right?
Yeah, I think so.
There had to be a better way to say that, Jacob.
And he's got to say,
I just want to know, Roman, if you have to type this in incognito mode.
yeah, exactly.
Did you search
This thing is looking
incognito mode?
real sus.
Just kidding. I didn't have it. You're on a list now.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
what
like
do you
stretch
pump it
Armstrong.
up, or you suck the air out of it with that thing?
Yeah, you would suck the air. In newer iterations, you would just pump his head up and down.
Oh, where'd Squeaka go? This is right up there.
Oh, this is horrible.
R2 took her place.
Oh dear. So that's Backman.
Yeah. Now, Art to the Hickey's his statement doesn't seem too bad now. Think he might have known. Yeah, he knew what was coming.
So maybe not a toy per se, but does the seasoned members of the panel here, do you remember the Jaws tabletop game?
Yes, I have that motherfucker. Hang on.
He was excited about that.
I was like, wait, what?
I love this
I don't
thing.
even think I
This thing
saw
was
that.
fucking fantastic.
I remember like Hungry
Yes, it was.
Hippos.
I'm pulling that up right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I might rebuy this thing actually now that we're talking about it.
Wow.
Here it is. So this is the Jaws game. So you would fill all this fucking garbage into Jaws' mouth, and you would get a hook you would take it out with, and every item you took out made the jaw a little lighter. And then as soon as you got to a certain point, the jaw would snap shut on your fucking pole.
So it's kind of like Operation.
Roman, that sounded poor choice of words there.
It's almost as bad as beating off the raccoons.
I know. So,
What?
Yeah, there's so many raccoons that are on Jacob's porch. He was like, I had to beat him off. Get rid of him.
That'll only get him to come back.
Yeah. And Jacob, that's normally not kind of something he would say. So that's kind of funny. That's what made it even more funny.
it was because this thing's fucking. Oh my god, $429. Fuck you, Jaws. There's probably only like 10 of these things ever made. Yeah, so I had that as a kid, and I would use that as the fucking Jaws with my GI Joes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would play Jaws.
See, I just played Operation. That gave me enough trauma for the rest of my life, man.
Kind of reminds me of Don't Wake Daddy.
I made a Lego Jaws movie when I was a kid.
Nice.
Is the jaws made out of Legos?
No, the little shark. They had little sharks that come with Legos.
Oh,
I made a
okay.
Jaws movie with Legos.
Whew, man, that hurt.
Stop
Ego,
motion.
Back to you, Ego. What's
You posted
up?
something in the private chat, Roman.
Oh, did you? Okay, thank you. You know, I'm
my roommate, guys.
Hi, bro.
Hey,
Hello.
what's happening?
Oh my
Hey,
God,
you.
there you do
Welcome.
exist.
She is in the bed. No, Seth. No, get out of here.
No.
Wow.
Oh God,
So many questions. But anyway.
Hang on, I'm bringing it up here.
Lefty, you seem pretty close to my left eye. You seem pretty close to my age. Do you remember "Don't Wake Daddy"?
Yeah, and it just sounds like a horrible prawn
It does.
parody
It doesn't
out
sound
loud.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do. I had those. I remember that Mousetrap. Yeah. So yeah, so I got this when I was like 6.
I love these things.
Oh,
These
yeah.
That
Yeah.
explains so much, Ego.
Yes, this toy lasted all of 4 months. However, it was the first time I was introduced to a game that I still use today. Whenever I buy Shield or a really expensive gift and I wanted to work hard to find it, Hot and Cold. I don't know if y'all ever play the game where you try to find something like, hey, you're getting hotter, you're getting colder.
Yeah.
I had no concept of this game until my parents bought this for my birthday, which is after the Christmas. So it's like, I didn't know if they could hide another gift away from me, but I'm 6. So they're playing Hot and Cold, and I'm going all around the damn apartment searching for this thing, and they put it in the oven. So pull it out, and it's this bright ass crossbow. And I'm like, it's not the toy. It's just the fact that I figured out that this is a game that I will play forever with anyone. If you're making me work this hard for something as a gift, everyone's working this hard for the rest of my life.
You said it only lasted 4 months. What, you broke it or something? Or
these were like foam dildos, if that makes sense. So these will hit you.
No, it doesn't make any. That does not make sense, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the only thing I can come up with my one eye description. This thing hits you one time and it automatically has a curve in it. So
yeah.
You're trying to straighten it out, and you can imagine how it looks trying to straighten out an arrow that's foam and bent. So we're not gonna play with this no more.
I actually never went over to a friend's house where that thing was not broken. Like it would always be in the corner, broken, and then I tried to shoot it, and then it would like shoot to the left because they were already broken.
Exactly.
Yeah, those specialty Nerf guns always broke.
Yes, and
I
think that's why they
always broke,
and that's why I think they switched to balls after this.
Yeah, because you can't break balls like you can break sticks. Hey,
yes, wow. Yes.
I feel right at home.
Oh my God.
The new Nerf bow and arrow is coming your way, and it means business. The power is pumping, and arrows in your hand. Now you're hot.
Oh God! All right, that's
exactly.
Terrible. That's
it's like
I don't want. Oh Lord. Okay, now we're
bazooka.
Bazooka.
God, I loved those jingles. There were so many good ones, like
Nerf
Crossfire.
Crossfire. Nerf has come so far now. Like they have like Nerf sniper rifles that have a range of like 400 feet.
Yeah,
they have the equivalent to like paintball leagues.
There are YouTube channels that modify them and make them stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had they make them so they can shoot automatic. I think we should give our snipers a Nerf rifle just to fuck with the bad guys. They're sitting there eating their fucking falafel.
What are they doing?
What the fuck was that? You son of a bitch!
I don't know.
Was that you?
I don't know if you guys ever got a chance to watch. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I saw a YouTube short of this married couple where they modified a Nerf gun that was basically a Gatling gun, and she's on the roof of their house, and he is in the backyard, and she's just spraying, and he's like literally running for cover. What's up, Angry?
Did you guys see the one where the mom's painting
Easy.
and then the kid comes up behind with the Nerf? And I just remember the first time where she falls over and dumps the paint on herself. I was like, that little shit ain't playing Roblox tonight. I'll tell you that.
You're fucking.
Well, also like the white paint got onto the leather, the black leather couch.
It's everywhere.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. Did I don't know if any of you guys got a chance to see Nerf John Wick?
What?
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. It's a real thing. Check the shit. Yeah, check it out. It's awesome. Check it out.
Good. It was awesome.
All right, let's let's bounce back over again to Mando.
A stick.
Let's see. I have a list, so I'm trying to like.
It's a pig's bladder. You tie it in the end of the stick, and then you bonk people with it. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah.
It's a Ukrainian toy.
Yeah, or you moving the stick.
Like, and they use it, and they use this as a toy from Ghost in the Darkness.
Let's see, what is it called?
She's never not gonna have that in one of these shows anymore.
Because it just doesn't get old.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
In the Darkness, the lion looked like he might have been Irish.
I guess the game. I never called it Perfection, but the game is called Perfection. It's basically.
I love that game. Well, that's
yeah, I heard that game.
Yeah. I remember the commercial. They had that Jay Leno looking guy.
Oh my god!
Yes.
There's a reason I have high anxiety. It's that game and Operation.
Yep, for sure.
Wait, is that the one that has the timer that pops up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Pop goes perfect.
Fuck this game.
Now, however, though, if you ever lost a piece and you step on that, that's worse than a Lego.
Yeah.
Well, because they're
Hell
all
yeah.
right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
hell
god.
yeah. I can
Oh,
step
yeah,
on
yeah,
one. No,
okay,
it's
yeah,
awful.
yeah. Yeah, look
Yeah,
at how many
this
sharp
one-
edges these things
No,
have. Plus
ain't
they
no
have
way.
the
Yeah,
teeth sticking out of it. You're screwed no matter which way you step on it.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Oh,
game was
hold
like
on. Let me see if I
time
can
bomb. Defense training.
That's
You
an
had
old
to
game
switch-
too. I
because that
remember
little
playing this in
clock
the
up here.
70s.
Let's let me blow this up. It will. So that fucking timer, that's ticking away while you're trying to put these fucking pieces in. You know,
Right.
beat the clock. Otherwise, they just all fucking explode out into your fucking face like fucking a claymore.
Did they even?
Yeah, and if your face is too close and you don't have glasses on, bruh.
Does they even make this anymore? This is
don't
probably
think
too stressful for modern kids. They're like, I need to go to my safe space.
Yo, I think this is the new way for merit for kids. Like, hey, if you can play Perfection and win, you're gonna get whatever you want. Like, I would play this just to give them stress out and make them stop asking for stuff.
Oh shit, R2. Okay, R2 sent me a picture of the fucking Gatling gun.
Yes. Right there.
Yo,
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Would have loved to have
That's a
that.
Nerf
kid.
toy.
that? Like when
That's a
everyone's got
Nerf
the
toy.
crossbow.
Yo.
Yeah,
That's a
fucking
Nerf
M-
toy.
like have it in your minivan and slide the door
How
open.
much? How much is that going?
Pull the
How
hatch.
much does that go for?
Probably several hundred.
That's specially made though, right? They modified it.
No.
That's for sale.
No, that's a real
Yo,
thing.
R2, yeah. How much is that? So if you got the link for how much it costs, let me know.
Yeah, you're gonna want to fire that one time, and then
Yeah,
you're
slide
just
over
gonna
the
have
side of
parts
the
on your floor
minivan.
forever.
It's only $50 at Target. That's it. Yo, $50.
Shut the
$50.
fuck up.
Oh, yo.
I live less than 5
Hold
minutes
up,
away from a
hold up,
Target. I
hold
know where I'm going.
up. Hold up.
Okay, Vegas meetup. Vegas meetup. Nerf Gatling guns.
I love America.
Hey, Roman, I found a
Yeah,
toy-
does it play the America
I found
song while you're shooting?
Oh yeah.
America! Fuck yeah.
Roman. I found
Yeah,
a
That's
toy
right. That's right.
for Mando.
That's not the
I
only thing
found
on
a
this
toy
screen
for
that's
Mando.
battery
Can I
powered
share?
up.
Oh, you found a toy for me? I'm scared.
Yeah.
What?
Is it safe for?
Can I
Is it
share it?
safe for work?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll share it. I'll share my screen.
Of course you did, R2, because yeah, there is a Target literally less than 5 minutes from my house.
There you go. There you go, Roman.
where is it? Where did you put it, Jacob? Oh, there you
I
are.
shared it.
Oh, Lord, it's Mando toys.
I actually had those. I did have those.
Wow.
I am Jack's complete lack of surprise.
Those are always in the dentist office or something. Like,
yes. Next to the what was that magazine called?
Where toys go to die.
Highlights. Next to the Highlight magazine. Oh my god. All right, Sammy, what's another one that you'd like to talk about?
I'm trying to find it. I can't find the name of it, but we were talking about anxiety-inducing games, and it used to be the silver setup, and it was almost like Operation, and it was a little bit like Perfection, but there you had like a little, it almost looked like an aux cord, like a jack, and you would put it through a maze, and if you hit the side, a bell would go off.
I know what you're talking about. It's a buzzer, right?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Mousetrap.
No, it's like you thread it through.
Yeah.
And if you hit it, you buzz. I know what you're talking
about. Like some of the old video games, like Dagger's Fall or something.
Yeah, but it was actually like
how you pick locks or whatever.
It's not that it's literally it's got a hook and you kind of weave it through like a metal rod, and if you hit the sides of
trying
to weave through, it buzzes. I forget the name of it. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I had it and I can't remember.
Let me look for it.
It sounds a little bit like Mousetrap, which Mousetrap was another one that I really liked.
Yeah, if you had 3 hours.
Yeah, we never had that. That was a rich
Shiro.
Hi, Shiro.
She's saying
Shiro.
Yeah.
Okay, here I'll make an easy one. Laser tag. Who didn't have laser tag, right?
Were you a millionaire or something?
I had the robot that you could shoot because like there weren't a lot of kids in my neighborhood until I moved. Like, so you would play with your sad little robot friend.
How about the Light Bright?
Oh yes,
I had Light Bright.
Those pieces, you'd be like, "Where's my green?"
It's original Light Night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speak and spell.
I'm actually closing windows here.
Yes, I had a speak and spell, but I never used it to learn anything. I just made it say bad words.
Yeah. No, I just annoyed the crap out of my parents with it, I'm sure.
How about Simon?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I like Simon.
Copy that. Yeah. What was it?
All those electronic style games were pretty fun. A lot of them had same kind of functions, but they were memory games. It was getting you to try. What just happened?
Okay.
Or Don't Wake Daddy.
Bro, was it called Don't Beat the Wire or something like that?
No.
What's it called? Don't touch the wire.
I'm gonna send you this. I'll send you the search link. Right? I'll send you the search link that I'm looking it on and see if it looks anything familiar. I sent in the private chat. So I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
Livewire?
So season folks, who remembers the magnetic football field that you put your players on?
Those little guys.
I had that. I guess I'm seasoned now too.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was like late 70s. I got it for Christmas. What about the little fishing rod where you had to fish and your mouth would open up and you'd put it in and pull them out? It went in a circle. Like it went around,
Don't break the ice.
Oh, Don't Break the Ice was another good one. I like that. That was another. That's an older one. Let me find because not everybody's going to know what that one is.
America's. So this is like using GI Joe to play with My Little Pony. So awesome. I'm a little bit older, so I had the full-sized GI Joes.
There it is.
And my cousins had the Barbies, and so I can actually say I played with Barbies because I would use GI Joe to save Barbie.
Speaking of,
that's a real man.
Yeah.
I did that too.
Chivalry.
Yes, you had to hammer out the individual sections here.
Yeah.
One of the biggest toy marketing and the misfires of all time was because you had the Masters of the Universe toys, and then they made a She-Ra line. Well, the She-Ra line was made by the makers of Barbie. So she was actually taller of a figure than He-Man, and none of the toys were compatible. It completely destroyed the entire toy frame.
So He-Man was a short king.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Here we have actually I have let me pull this up.
If no one has ever been hit in the head by a Cabbage Patch doll,
thank you.
oh my God.
Were you a child?
Yes.
The head was so solid plastic.
Fucking
that it would
solid.
literally
Ah,
make
yeah.
you see
I rem-
stars.
Yeah,
I remember when my sister got mad and she would like start flinging hers around at me and hit me with it. Ugh.
You guys are
They
walking
thought,
concussions.
oh yes,
Okay.
let's make dolls for little kids, and the kids turned them into flails. Ah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not like the
well,
humans.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
I got on this link today, Roman, and I spent like an hour looking at all this stuff.
All this stuff, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They have a lot of shit for G.I. Joe.
I really, really like the cover art of some of these vintage toys. Like there's, you just don't see stuff like that anymore.
Oh, here we are. We're seeing the individual Joes from this era. This is the Adventure Team with Kung Fu Grip. I had this motherfucker right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, what the fuck does Kung Fu Grip mean, man?
Yeah,
I get so confused by that. What does that mean?
Come on, Ego. You know what Kung Fu Grip is.
I tried.
Yeah.
It was it was
married her, so
just like me.
I'm sorry. I just thought you guys were training martial arts just to grab these bitches. I was like, what the fuck do you need that for? It's an action figure, dude.
It was an action figure thing where you would you had to have two of them, and they'd grab each other by their hand. And then you had a thing on his back that you hit, if I remember right, and it would like kind of flip. It would flip. It would.
there you go, Shiro.
Yep, yeah, that's exactly right, Shiro. Take my strong hand. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stop hurting.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Hooligan's got it. It's the action figure with the lever that caused the arm to chop. But I remember they would you could make them grab hands and then flip the guy too with it.
Wow, look at these guys. Crazy.
Sorry.
So what happened is in the 60s they sold very well, but then the Vietnam War kind of made the military not that popular.
Exactly.
So they went to this action adventure where they gave them like beards and hair, like out of regulation hair and stuff.
Which still made them look like Vietnam soldiers, oddly enough. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, did they have one that
I
like
have
smokes
many of
weed
these.
out of a shotgun like William Dafoe?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Line,
It had the anaconda there.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what it is. It's a giant. Look at it. It's big.
And you would grab the anaconda with
Yeah.
your tongue
Exactly.
Oh, stop hurting me.
See, this is what you missed growing up when you didn't grow up in the 70s, people.
Oh God.
Did Action Man have a prison wallet for his watch?
Man. So they were fully articulated, right? So they were some of the first toys that you could do that with. You could put them in poses and stuff.
You could.
And
You gotta stop, Shieldwall. You gotta stop.
but you could change their uniforms, all kinds of things. Like some of these, I kind of lost interest in them when they went to the Action Man because they weren't as cool. Like I had a Jeep that had like a 30 cal machine gun with belt-fed ammo, a mess kit, jerry cans, all kinds of stuff.
See, I thought Action Man.
Now these are GI Joe size, right?
The pond because
Yeah, these are full-size GI Joes.
These are 12
inches.
Right,
Yep.
okay.
Figures.
I thought Action
had
Man
this
was just what
I
they
had
called
this
in
12
Great Britain.
inches. Holes.
Yes, we have Shiro. Yep.
Well, it wasn't the Hulk Hogan. It was just the 70s version, but
Yes.
I didn't know they had a Hulk Hogan.
I'm pretty sure he was alive then.
Hey,
Oh,
that
Lord. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Go back up, Roman. The
Yeah.
Jungle Survival. That looks like Robert Downey Jr.'s
Robert Downey
character
Jr.
from Tropic
Really
Thunder.
does.
This must maybe they owe royalties to GI Joe now.
That has to be what he based his look off of, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I read a thing on it. So the first, and it's actually on this website. The first,
Shiro. Wow.
The first black, GI Joe was 1965, and all they did was take the regular GI Joe and just basically color it black.
Give him an afro and
give him an afro. Yeah, well, because it was cheaper that way to do it. But in the 70s, they then changed the head to be more like give it its, they made it its own model so that it wasn't just a.
Does that guy have a prosthetic arm?
Yes.
Yeah. So this was action or Mike Power. He was part of the GI Joe line.
He has a cyber
he
leg
had a
too.
bionic leg and a bionic arm. This was obviously after $6 Million Man came out, and GI Joe wanted in on the action.
They should have named him Sam Putee.
Yeah, and this guy, he's got another snake he's handling there.
Yeah.
I don't think that guy has
That's why you bring me.
Oh my God! So this GI Joe had just a ton of the Defenders. Hang on, damn Roman, try to not fuck things up. This was an interesting series. Because I had so many GI Joes when I was a kid because I had no friends, so I had toys. Oh, where's the ape man looking thing?
I don't
see
like
the ape
how
man looking
Beach
thing.
Party GI Joe's just ready to go there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Beach.
He's supposed to be a frog man, I think.
He's not. He has no equipment.
Well, he's wearing his. This is the proto Ranger panties. He's got.
This is the proto silkies. Excuse you.
Yep.
The proto silkies.
Wait, it was the
volleyball not included.
Which one are you looking for?
Oh my.
No, there was like a little dude. He was all hunched. He looked like a Neanderthal or some fucking thing, and he was wearing like armor. It was very strange, but it was like an enemy to the
Oh,
the
right.
adventure guys.
Okay. Go back to the go to the original tab, the military era, I guess, is the one it is.
Oh, here's the 1969 figures.
No, go over one.
69.
No, the other way.
69.
Oh, military. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go to I think it's Action Soldier might have it.
Action Soldier.
So this is what they look like back in the day.
Those are
Look
dope.
at you got a tent, you got sandbags,
Those
you got
are
all
cool.
this stuff.
I like those.
And
I had some of that.
Like
I had some of. They had the newer ones had a lot of that too.
Look at the Ford Observer. Look at all the stuff he came with.
Yeah.
He had a poncho. He had a camo net.
The original M16. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, you got the machine gun emplacement, the command post, the military police.
These military figures were excellent. And their hands were a little wonky.
They were.
They're just really stuck in place. Just kind
they
of
even got a West Point
odd
cadet,
angle.
heavy weapons mortar guy.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Construction and demolition. This is when they were super popular before, like everything kind of went bad in Vietnam.
Right. Yeah, that was there were so many things. I want to see what fucking Action Sailor looks like. He didn't look like me, I can guarantee that. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah. He's got you got the Frogman, you got the beach what do they call those guys that the beach boss or what the
I wasn't a fucking boat guy. I don't know.
Whatever the people that marshal the landing craft and make sure that there's like no traffic jams and stuff.
The Action Sailor looks like
the landing signal officer, eh?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
that's LSO.
Yeah, LSO. Yep. Well, that's for the aircraft carrier.
That makes me sad. There was one kid, and that was his only toy, and he didn't have
just got the landing signal officer. What the fuck are we gonna do with the landing signal officer, dude?
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Figure it out," and he throws a beer can at him.
Yep. Yeah, that's Or he's like, "I'm going out for a pack of smokes."
Better
back when beer cans would actually hurt.
I'm sorry, what? Smokes?
So that the Mountie one, I read on this, it was only available in Canada. This one, okay, so we're trying to do a nurse, and they were going to do, well, she was supposed to have a bunch of accessories, right? Other than what she comes with here. And
oh boy, it's time to take a temperature.
But the problem was they didn't know if they wanted to put her in the boys section or the girls section. So when they put her in the girls section is what they finally wound up doing. Yeah, she's going to give him an injection.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
But they couldn't.
Wow.
They didn't have the accessory pack, so she
wow.
couldn't compete with Barbie because Barbie had all the accessories. So they only made her like this one. Now they did then they had this kit that was targeted.
Why does she look
earlier.
5?
Because it's targeted towards little girls. They were supposed to want to buy this kit and then be a nurse. So that kit is separate from the.
Oh God, the doll. God damn it, Boosh.
and then they presented her with only that one crutch, like in the picture, and it was called "I Walked Into a Door, Barbie."
And so the Canadian Mountie, right, was specifically only sold in Canada. So they're really they're rare. I guess they're worth a lot more money.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize to everyone.
Well, in all fairness, Giro, everybody's they were fully articulated, but all the characters were. So
now,
I should have asked. Are we monetized?
But did she have the kung fu grip?
I bet you
I don't
she
know.
did.
She might have been the prototype.
Asking the real questions here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
we must know.
So they released one later on in the late 70s, and it didn't have as much stuff as this.
Toilet paper.
Have you looked at these on eBay?
Bill.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, you can buy tons of just miscellaneous equipment for.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because some of that stuff is not original. It's because you got like laser printers now and stuff or whatever, 3D printers.
Right.
Which is nice.
Yeah, if you got a laser printer, you can print out all of that.
Right, but if you're missing a part, you can do that.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's also some ones, if you go through and look at them, you're like, they probably wouldn't get made today. Like Japanese Soldier or some of the other ones.
Oh, God, I'm sure.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That was fucking hilarious.
I'm sure that's just propaganda, wall to wall, the Japanese Soldier.
What's this? Ego throws the accessories away.
I don't throw all of them I don't throw all of them away. It's just so like when they put
So Ego, which ones do you keep?
If it's Flash and it has the lightning, I'll keep that. But if it's like, hey, buy 4 of these, you build an extra action figure, I don't need this. Like, I'm tossing that. So
that would drive me.
There are action figures that have.
Out of here, Bush. Is Bush leaving?
No, he's just.
What just happened?
He's just saying.
He's just saying hi.
Okay. Sorry, I may have been having.
One of my figures. One of the figures
I
wanted to show one more figure.
Yeah.
What was that, Jacob?
Roman, can I show one more figure real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And it has accessories that I did not use because they look really weird.
Oh Lord, Jacob, where did you put
also why I throw them out? They look weird.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Find it. Let's see.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, that does look weird.
I still have this figure too.
God, I can't wait.
I want to see it.
Hang on, I'm working on
it. Mando.
No. There we go.
Okay, I'm throwing.
That does look weird.
Has he got rockets?
I'm throwing those away too.
Yeah.
Oh, so he armor. So that's
the figure.
That is not the weird that I was hoping for.
Yeah, that. See, my mind was going a completely
other. The Batman, the figure itself is really cool.
Same. The cape is giving me bird vibes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing bat.
They're bat wings.
Yeah, that's like Prometheus's helmet.
All the time with a kid. Yeah.
Or damn, Salty.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Salty? How's it going?
Salty.
Wow.
Yeah. He's not wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, I 100% agree. Did you throw? What was that?
You throw away his bat nipples on the suit.
That's mandatory. Mandatory.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, whoever thought that
his
was a good
thigh,
idea.
like the like, do you see his calves? Like,
He works
it's
out.
like his calf muscle is like.
Oh, come
You
on.
can see it from the front. It's weird. It's weird.
His calf muscle has more.
Hey, there's his
calf
bat butt.
muscle.
Yeah,
He's
this
got-
was like lovingly made.
He's got muscles in places that I don't have places.
How is his calf muscle and knee able to bend in that way? Like,
I would
These are all
say
good
roids
questions.
in
He's
a lot of them.
Batman. Come
He's
on.
on the roll.
Mando.
That's great.
Mando,
though. He's
his
like too
knees
sore
There
from
you go,
working
so
out
yes.
to fight crime.
His knees don't bend,
Give me
Mando.
another shot of roids.
He was
It's
he
very
was about to, like
steroids,
see
Yeah,
the girl.
she
He's
really
like,
would
"Ah,
notice that. She's like,
It's
yeah,
steroids,
he's got
It's
the
steroids.
I did
Yeah.
some failure
Um,
today. Looks like we're gonna be around that bitch."
Yeah,
What? I
the
told you to
female,
focus on
the
the ass.
female gaze.
Why?
so, Joker, I have a question. When Batman threw you into Arkham during this phase of his life, what
time?
did you think?
Which time?
The first
which
one,
time?
when you first saw him like this.
I said, Batsy, let's get a makeover. You look gay.
Lord.
Just all the Gotham villains are like, "Yeah, man, do what you want."
And Jimmy was like, "But
Did you have that one, Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that one. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I still have it. Just in my Batman figure.
It's like, like,
wow,
yeah,
Boosh.
I still have that.
Ooh.
Oh Lord. All right, we've done a pretty good roundup of toys. Is there anything else? Any other toys anybody wants to bring up before we start wrapping up here?
And you thought
Just
we were not
Legos.
going. And you thought we were not going.
We
to have
could keep
enough
going
time.
for another 6 hours.
Yeah, we could.
gotta
I
represent
forget about
really
us
good.
and how we are sometimes.
Yeah.
Of course, this poor Sammy's introduction to the group, but that's fine. It's fine. It
We'll
only gets
slip and
weirder.
slide.
Welcome.
That's
Slip.
slip
You
and slide. What
expected
do you-
normalcy with these people?
I know.
No, the slip and slide was awesome.
I know it was, and I've seen it used in very inappropriate ways.
That's what I was thinking.
You had to put mineral oil on it though if you really wanted it to.
Oh.
Otherwise, because water would just not. It
Was
would get
the
mixed
key?
with mud.
Big old bucket of KY, and you would just
You
go for days.
God damn it.
Because it was fun until it got like all the water started collecting mud on it, and then
Until,
when it got mud on
until
it,
someone loses an eye.
it looked like it was clean, but it had particles on it, and when you slid down it was like sand, and it would kind of cut you up a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would.
oh, I was never on
slide
a.
and you get like crazy grass burns.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, because when you
Oh,
went
yeah,
off the total end of it,
Oh,
because it was
yeah.
only about like what 10 feet maybe.
It was
Maybe.
never long enough.
Or slide down the middle one that burns you.
Don't put them on asphalt.
yeah.
It's the slip and burn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I think we covered quite a bit tonight. So we were all over from basically the 70s forward to the early 90s, which is the childhood of this group, which is what we wanted to talk about tonight. I mean, there's a million toys out there. I mean, I got a mountain of them behind me right now. And there was a bunch of stuff before. I mean, ball of yarn, stick, a rock.
Yeah.
Those were toys. I mean, that's what people played. I had a favorite stick when I was a kid. It was a sword. It was a machine gun. It was a cane. It wasn't not that stick. Not that stick. Not that stick. God damn it.
Or if you got lucky and had a big appliance delivered, you had a big box to play in.
Oh,
like
boxes.
a refrigerator or
Like a
washing
big
Yeah, we
machine.
had
Boxes were
boxes are
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boxes were awesome.
It's
You had to
building
chase
it
your
before.
cat
The
out
toy I
of it
played with the
first.
most was Legos.
Yep. Well, 'cause
Legos
it
was a
had
big
those
toy for me to play
possibilities,
with.
yeah.
It was fun. Yeah.
My grandmother stepped on a Lego one time, and she said that
Was it the
unless I
Legos?
kept my Legos in a nice little box, that I was never allowed to play with them again. So
Oh.
Sounds like a very
Cartoons,
grandma
right?
answer.
Mando.
Nice.
It's a solid grandma answer.
I still
Yes,
have my
yes.
Legos,
Wow.
Mando.
Yes,
You can come over and play. with my leg.
Well, I think we'll end on a the breadstick. Actually, no, I was gonna take us out, but I got to keep us in for a moment. I have to show one more video that was shared by our
Just
good
when you're
friend.
taking us out, you pull us back in, Roman.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
This will be the
wrong.
last. R2 made these videos, and they're all so funny. Mrs. of the Empire has a limited sense of humor, so she didn't find them as amusing as I did. But she's like, Romy, they're not funny. I don't know who any of these people are. So here we go. This is actually the Nerf football, not fucking Olive Garden breadsticks, but he did a really good job with this.
Yes.
Nice.
Where does he go? Go, Joker, go!
That's right, baby. Because I run like I stole something.
Oh my God!
Beard.
Lord.
Well, this is fantastic.
This is like my actual childhood because I'm so short. Everyone just throws everything over my head.
So thank you R2 for all the videos tonight. Those were fantastic. A lot of fun, and this was a very enjoyable stream.
Lincoln Logs are
fucking Lincoln Logs, man.
I loved Lincoln Logs.
No,
Hey,
they were.
Is your background the opening shot of Demolition Man?
What? Oh shit!
What was that, Sam?
You can do
Is
with
your
more
background the
clothes
opening
like
shot of Demolition Man when LA's on fire? Or?
I don't know. Actually, I grabbed. I did. It was Hollywood on fire. That's all I typed in.
That was a big '90s thing too. It was like it's LA.
Yeah, it was
on fire.
Yeah, because it's the same one that I use when we do our free range.
Yeah, it's just
in a
Hollywood
world.
burning.
News shows.
In a
But we did not get to the news
One man.
this evening.
One
It was a
man
dead
stands
news week.
alone.
I mean, next week will be better. The box office will actually have something going on. That
it's about
Dune
time.
Cup that people are going to stick their bits in is going to come out, so that'll be exciting. There's probably going to be a lot of hospitalizations because of that. I just fell on it. So it
was an accident. Don't mind all the extra butter that was in there.
The popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Yes.
The popcorn bucket. Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Let's go around the horn here real fast, talk about what we're doing, and then close this thing out. So Shieldwall, what do you got going on, bud?
Hey, thanks for having me on. Thanks for the chat. It was an awesome night. It was this was a fun stream. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks for having me on. So next week we're going to be doing what? Outland movie? Yeah.
Okay.
So tune in to check that out. That's going to be a weird one. And then I might be on Jacob's show next Tuesday if he's having a show. I can't remember what we're doing on that. It's been a while. And then that's
X-Files.
it. And then X-Files, okay. And then I'm on X, and that's it. I don't have a channel.
Okay, right on.
But
cool. Well, thank you for being here and sharing the memories this evening. Joker, what do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, tomorrow's 7 p.m. Pacific time, Friday night's Royal Rumble. I'm dropping my latest WWE inspired video in the morning because, frankly, the product WWE is putting out right now is more entertaining and better storytelling than anything Hollywood has been dropping. So there you go.
All right. Jacob, you are broadcasting once again. What do you got coming up, buddy?
Yes. Tuesday I have my X-Files stream. It's the first Tuesday of the month, and I do a episode of X-Files. I'll be doing the Jersey Devil episode of X-Files, and I'll be
I like that.
Nice. That's a really good hockey team, or they used to be.
Yeah,
it's not some naked chick who doesn't speak. No. You didn't see the Jersey Devil episode?
I didn't watch.
We're Mrs. of the Empire and I are currently rewatching season 1 of X-Files. That is a real mixed bag of a season. I'm not going to.
They're bringing it to Disney, right?
Yeah, it was.
Mother dick.
I swear to God.
Poor Mulder. He never saw it.
Can't have anything nice.
No, we cannot. Left Eye Ego. What do you got coming up, my friend?
Dude, I'm working on the video. I know that people do not watch the Oscars, so tune in for the Young Lannister Awards.
Sure.
So my buddy, Young Lannister, he's a cinephile. He's got over 50 reviews of movies that he's done. So we pick movies from the groups that he's seen that he chooses on there. We do our own award show. That's going to be coming out maybe in the next week or so. If you haven't already, you want to check out the Ordinary Gains Shiro, my wife and I did this past Sunday. I got absolutely roasted. We were doing it over Love is Blind. Dude, I don't know how I give her this much material. It was just roasted. Dude, like she roasted me. She was like, we were talking about was like, have you ever lied about your looks? And she was like, yo, didn't a chick in a wheelchair ghost you? And I'm like, yeah. I got ghosted by Chariots of Fire. Yes. So if you go back and watch that stream, you'll find that out. Yes, it was. I have to do a series of my misadventures in dating before I met Shiro, so you can know how bad it was. And how when I met Shiro 10 days later, I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this again. So yeah, that's what I'm on at that point.
Good.
I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and X under Left Eye Ego.
Right on. Good to have you on. Hey, speaking of toys, we need to do a fucking toy stream again. I literally have 9 fucking boxes behind me that are unopened that we got to get into.
Shiro's getting suspicious.
The Empire is beginning to ask questions, Ego, and I can't answer them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sammy. 3 people. We got to bring you on this too if you're into toys and collect them. I'm getting a group together of people that just want to show off the newest toys that they have, so that their wives or significant others won't be mad at what they bought. So there's proof it was purchased on this time.
Oh,
are you going to demonstrate?
I guess
100%.
Bro, I'm adding you to the group, dude. I'll be sending out a message soon.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, I got a pile.
I just got a new action figure.
I just bought one today from McFarlane.
Shit, y'all want to be in the? Do you want to be in the group?
Yeah.
Ego,
Sure. Why not?
Jacob,
Ego?
what happened?
Ego, does your toy collection include scissors?
Perhaps.
Yes, very nice, very nice. Roman, when I meet you in person, I'm going to bring a pair of scissors and I will hand them to you and I say, here you go, Roman.
It'll be over.
Hold on,
over.
Ryan.
Oh God damn it. So Mando, while Joker's getting whatever prop he's getting, what do you have coming up?
Right now, just a lot of stuff IRL has been going on, so it's kind of sporadic. Jacob, if you are having your Tuesday stream, I think I'll be there. Should be.
Okay.
I forget
Mando?
who all I say yes to. Huh?
And Mando, I got you beat on that. Roman,
yes!
you got a gift coming.
Yeah.
It makes me feel unsafe.
I mean, my favorite toy to play with was knives. So
I so didn't know where that was going. Just so
Left feet. I left them. All left them.
Sammy 3-Pete, what do you have coming up, my friend? And thank you for being our first time guest on the show. This was a little bit weird.
I was
this
super
was not our
psyched.
standard format, but it was. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope everybody else did.
I would love to do this again.
Yeah,
This was absolutely fantastic. As soon as you guys asked me on, it was supposed to be I was just hanging out with my wife, and I was like, they said I could be on the show. She's like, they're talking about toys? And I was like,
yeah. All right.
Go, little boy.
Go have fun.
Awesome.
So I will be back with you on Thursday. I'm on Twitter. I do have a YouTube channel.
Yes,
up and running
I know.
again. I'm still finding my niche. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do just yet. But probably something like this. I love reviewing movies and anything pop culture. I'm usually all in. And like I said, I made my day that you guys just asked me on. So
right on, dude.
Looking forward to talking with you guys soon. So
yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Well,
Your basement story about your dad or whatever finding you down there doing your little acting bit. Yeah, that definitely.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
That's wonderful.
You fit right in.
I mean,
Welcome.
One of us. So
It's a madhouse.
I'm home.
A madhouse.
Next week at Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard, as we are every week, we are doing the 1981 Sean Connery film Outland. If you haven't seen this movie, and you may not have, this one kind of slipped between under the radar for a lot of people. It's in the vein of Alien, Blade Runner. It's that same style universe. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. We're going to be doing an in-depth discussion on it next Thursday, and we have a nice cast.
I bought it when you
oh really
about it, and I'm glad I did. Like, it's definitely getting a couple rewatches. I was shocked how much, because originally I thought it was going to be Banooni's like 80s sci-fi, like Sean Connery like punching aliens. That's not what it was, and I was pleasantly surprised. I appreciate you bringing that into my mythos.
It's a strange. It's not what you expect. Is the best way to describe it initially. It's Peter Boyle's, and it's just such a good movie. Anyway, so we are going to be talking about that next week. We're going to have R2 with us. We got Ninja, we got Sammy, and we have our regular cast of characters with us next week. So this next week's going to be full house, and it's going to be a very, very I hope entertaining discussion about this fantastic movie. And so I want to thank the panel tonight. This was again, I had a very, very good time with the show. And thank you so much to the chat as well. Shiro, you got to control your man. But thank you all out there, and thank you R2 for the videos, and for Matt for being here as well, always offering some in-depth insight into a lot of different things. So that's it for this week. We will see you next week for Outland. And until that time, be kind.
Bye.